Attention athletes. Athletes in the long jump and the shot put, report to the event. As a last call, boys, athletes in the long jump and the shot put, report to the event.
and gentlemen, good morning. We ask that you please stand as we sing the national.
Attention athletes. Attention athletes. Boys and girls. This is a report to the gym. Hurdle helpers, please report and set up the boys' hurdles. Hurdle helpers, please report and set up the boys' hurdles. And this is the last call for the boys and girls, 2 mile. Last call, boys and girls, 2 mile. Report to the gym.
hear me? 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. I can hear myself a little bit. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Our levels. We're good. So then I just.
Attention, athletes. Boys, this is the first call. Hurdles. First call. Boys, hurdles. Report to the gym. Attention athletes, boys. This is the last call for the boys hurdles. Last call, boys hurdles. Report to the gym.
He's just running off a battery? Yeah, exactly. We can see it on that. Good thing I checked. How do you know?
Attention, please. Second call, boys.
Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can they hear us? Testing, testing. Can you hear us?
Like every button, once you move it right, moves it right.
Get ready for that. Boys 2 Mile. No Aiden Cox. Can you hear me?
Attention athletes, girls. This is the first call for the girls' hurdles. First call, girls, hurdles. Before the gym.
Girls 2 Mile on the line. We're starting? Wait, no, boys. Okay, I see. Excellent. Dave Newman. Dave, what's going on, sir? AJ with a monster. AJ with a monster leg yesterday. AJ, man, talking about having an amazing senior year. State champions in cross country, D2. Punch a ticket to all states. My main man, super proud of you. And guess what? The Wakefield Warriors can actually get even faster in that 4x8, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys do that. It's going down today. Here in the Reggie Lewis. I'll have everyone's attention. Briefly, I want to give some shout outs. We're currently trying to do our best to keep Bay State running free, and by doing that, our goal is we're currently fundraising, but there's been so many people who have been supporting us. I want to give a shout out to Karen Henderson. Thank you, Karen. Krista Sullivan, thank you so much. Ted Barker, Hook, thank you. Mark LaRosa, Sharon Ross, Erin LaRosa, Mary Beth Shea, Veronica Carleo, Kristen Collins, the Colleran family, the McNatt family, Michelle Sanchez, Pesco Seasons in the house, thank you, Michelle. Stephanie White, the Rubio family, thank you, Laura. The Rozzi family, Mark Wright, Anna Mann, Denise Habermel, Nancy Gold, Trisha Correz, shout out to you, Trisha, Paul Riley, Sandy Jordan, Nick Parson, Bruce Colley, the Reading family, shout out to you, Deborah, thank you. Michael Flynn, Laurel Mabin, Amy Nash, Fred Henning, Rennie DiDeco, Callie DiDeco, shout out to you, Callie. Brian Nett, Christopher Jacobson, Todd Christie, Jillian Page, Zach Utz, Shoham Curran, and Christopher Sullivan. And we are off. Boys 2 Mile has already started. And we're going to go through the list. Let's see as this thing shapes out. I already see up front that's Freddie Collins and Catholic Memorial's own Christopher Sullivan. Let's see how this race progresses. It's early right now in the Reggie Lewis. Where is my main man, Shep? Boys 2 Mile, this is the seated section. We're going to go through it. That's Freddie Collins, Christopher Sullivan, LaSalle's own Jake Casey, I have Henry Gardner up front. Okay, this field is going to break out real soon in a single file. Keep an eye out on my main man, Luke Brennan from Pinkerton, New Hampshire. So I believe already this thing is going to start as we're already single file. Shep is coming. I know Shep, we love a good 2 mile. So right now, we have at the break 69, 400 meters in, Collins doing the work. Yes.
But I don't think Aiden Cox.
Yep, no Aiden. So ladies and gentlemen, my man is here.
Morning, Coach H.
Good morning, Shep. Shep, coming in 600 meters right now. Early in this 2 mile, like we expected, Freddie Collins, Chris Sullivan, and that kid is Jake Casey from LaSalle Academy. And our guy, Luke, from Pinkerton Academy, sitting right there. We see Henry. Is Henry Gardner? That is Henry Gardner from Falmouth.
Yeah, it looks like you probably already mentioned it, but no Aiden Cox today. So Freddie Collins knows that it's going to be his pace to set, and I'm sure Sullivan's going to be happy. Sullivan and Casey and Brennan are going to be happy with just settling in behind him.
Freddie Collins in the Shoba. Coach, Freddie looks like he's going to go door to door with this one today.
Yeah, I mean, he dropped that 4:14 bomb on Friday night. A little bit of a rest day yesterday, and now he's back here on Sunday in the seated 2 mile. So we know what he has in the tank and what he's capable of coming off that stellar cross-country season.
But there is a lot of talent in this group, like we discussed. This is Freddie's, I think, first 2 mile of the indoor season.
Yeah, he may have done one in a dual meet or something like that, but first big one.
That Westford Academy athlete, that is Paul Bergeron.
Okay.
And I think Paul's only a sophomore, ran in the freshman sophomore meet. Then rounding out, we have my people from Co Brown, who've taken a trip down from New Hampshire.
Do we have Co Brown in here, or because there's no Cox? Is there a Co Brown athlete in there?
I think there's a third Co Brown athlete.
Yeah, but I think they just didn't. They're not here, so they didn't check in. So they just. Oh, there's a Co Brown athlete. Okay.
And that is Lars Hogan.
Yep. Single file up front. We're 9 deep. We'll see what they come through the mile, and Freddie Collins doing all the heavy lifting early here.
Yes, he is.
Co Brown, Jack Casey from LaSalle Academy.
Shout out to everyone in the chat. Jeffrey Lee, Acton Boxborough, had a big day yesterday. Speaking of big days, David Manfredi, our 1,000-meter winner. Coach, I was saying that the standards now in this meet are going to be crazy. There's going to be a new standard now for this meet in the 2 mile. Whether these kids run will probably be faster than the meet record.
Well, I'm not sure that you didn't really know what we were going to get this year because we had the year off, and then obviously with all the COVID, the uncertainty around COVID. So yeah, I mean this looks like it's only going to keep growing, and you know it could become a premier meet in the Northeast. So we got a new leader. That's now, I believe, Casey.
Casey, that's Jack Casey.
From LaSalle Academy, and Freddie's now on his shoulder. So, Coach, did you catch what they went through that mile in?
Oh, wow. Maybe 450?
No, I think it was closer to 443, 444, somewhere around there. But apparently Casey didn't think it was quick enough, so he has taken over the reins. Sullivan still in third, Brennan in fourth. Henry Gardner has now moved his way up. We haven't really seen him since cross country.
We have a Brookline athlete right there. That's Alex Peterson. That's my main man, Will Cawley from Longmeadow, Will comes in with a 9:55 seed. But they're rolling right now, Shep.
Looks like Collins is getting antsy. He's running in the outside of lane 1, pretty much in lane 2.
Interesting, Christopher Sullivan had a big week himself, anchoring that Calvin Memorial SMR, and he's back here on Sunday. CJ running well. Thank you, AJ. They came through at 4:44, Coach.
Thank you. Oh, I was pretty close. What did I say, 4:43, 4:44? Looks like the Co Brown athlete is starting to make his way up to that front pack as well. Collins still in lane 2. You would expect he's going to make a pass at some point. There it is, right there.
There's the pass.
Yeah. Let's see if anybody reacts. Sullivan
reacts. There it is. That's what we want.
Now we're strung out again. Poor Co Brown kid, right when he got up to the pack, the pace picked up again.
Yep. Collins is trying to move on that backstretch. Coach, we're approaching 800 meters to go. It's time to fly.
Yeah. Sullivan right on Collins' shoulder. Casey's still trying to keep himself in there. Brennan's there. Gartner's there. Bergeron's still there.
Paul Bergeron. Westford Academy, bright future. Check out Paul.
Big move by Henry Gartner on that backstretch off the turn over there. He's now moved up into third.
This is going to heat up. Luke Brennan's still there, Coach. The Pinkerton athlete from New Hampshire right there.
Yeah, there's 6 of them, single file. Collins, Sullivan, Gartner, Casey, Brennan, Bergeron. So we've had a couple lead changes, but it's all come back to just being single file in that front group. We'll see if this breaks up a little bit, as Collins going to want to try and shake.
Henry Gardner making a surge on that backstretch, trying to keep in. We haven't seen the kid Casey make the move since he took the lead. Luke's still right there, Coach. This is going to be a good 2 mile.
Yeah, we'll see what Sullivan has in the tank. We obviously know what Collins can close in.
That's where it's going to get dicey, Coach, because they both have closing speed.
Yeah.
But
looks like there's a little bit of a gap now back to Gartner in third. And it might grow here a little bit, though. He worked hard to get into the position he's in right now.
Here comes the rest of the group. There's going to be a battle, Coach. I like what we're seeing here.
Yeah, we're going to have the bell lap. It's bell lap, and it's down to 2 guys. Unless one of those guys, one of those 4 guys in the backpack can make a big surge here. But at the bell, it's going to be Collins, and it's going to be Sullivan.
Yep.
Oh, and Gardner goes down, unfortunately.
How'd that happen? How did 2 kids just...
It bulked up a little bit when they were passing kids, and unfortunately that happened.
And Henry gets back up, and he's rolling.
He's gonna get back up, and he's gonna...
Look at Henry go!
Yeah.
Here's the battle, though. CJ.
I wonder what's up.
Ooh, Coach, we have a finish. Here we go. Fireworks in the Reggie. Here we go.
Oh, they are flying down this home stretch.
Here we go. CJ with the dub.
9:22, 9:23.
Good race. Henry Gardner. Sub 9:30 performance for Henry.
Huge race, even with the fall. Kudos to Gardner for getting up and finishing hard.
Good job for Paul Bergeron, Westford Academy. Shout out to Luke Brennan. That was huge.
Gardner's got to be thinking, hey, maybe I'm a sub 920 guy if I can stay on my feet. Later in the season.
That's my main man, Will Colley. Will with a sub 10 minutes performance. The Milford and the Melrose athlete. The Milford and the Melrose athlete ran phenomenal. We're getting on the line for that girls 2 mile. I think so. Let me double check. It's Yeah, it's up. Well, not the heat sheets, but sorry about that. Big shout out to Sunil Cates, Wagwan star, Jack, Jack Mantell, C.J. Sullivan, Catholic Memorial in the house. But let's give some shout outs right now. Girls 2 mile on the line. We have Caroline Collins, the #1 seed from the Neshoba. We have Miana Carbello Methuen, Molly Kiley from Andover, Fiona Piccone from Oakmont, Alyssa Rosano Methuen, Mackenzie Cook, Oyster River, Claire Fu, Lexington. Oh, Shay Regan is in this race. Littleton, this is going to be a good one. Elizabeth Bohr, Bishop Fian, Haley Kavanaugh, Oyster River, Uma Sanker, Lexington, Olivia Jackson, Weston, Jillian Bakey, Melrose, Kimmy Harden, Grunton Dunstable, Sydney Khalil, Melford, Olivia Langland, Marshfield, Julian Kelly, Natick, and Maddie Vlad from Austin Prep. And woo, this is going to be interesting. Shay Regan, fresh off of her 505 win on Friday. Shay Regan. Hello? Shay Regan running phenomenal. Had a great race this weekend in that girls mile. But in the girls 2 mile, Caroline Collins patiently sitting there. But Regan has decided, let me go out. To follow Regan is the Western athlete. Olivia Jackson, I believe. Olivia Jackson. But Shay Regan, the Northeastern commit from Littleton, Massachusetts, running well. You have a tight pack sitting in, Chase pack sitting in 3rd, 4th, 5th. Good race on their part. But Shay Regan starting to stretch this thing out a little bit. Do a little surge over that. Putting a little distance on the chase pack. We have my girl Kylie Marion from Narragansett is here. Kylie running phenomenal. Caroline Collins is there. Piccone from Oakmont there. Shay Regan is out front and looking good.
Top seeded time for the girls 2 mile. Caroline Collins from Neshoba, 11:07. Indiana Carbello from Methuen, 11:15.
As fluid as it can get, Shay Regan, the Littleton athlete, phenomenal. Shay opening it up. Shay Regan. Is anyone else going to try to make a move? I think Regan, if she gets to this mile mark and there's no surges, remind you the 2 miles a tactful race, but there's some type of aggressiveness as well. Not as much as quote-unquote cross-country, where we have rolling hills. There's another mile to go. The 2 mile requires patience and tactfulness and when to strike. And Shay Regan has taken the instructions from her coaching staff and has decided it's time for me to roll. She's gotten the memo. Big shout out to everyone at home. Big shout out to our sponsors, Camella Restaurant, over 10 locations here in the New England, Massachusetts area. Always Hoka, It's Time to Fly, and Marathon Sports. Yep.
Regan has had quite the weekend.
Yes, she has.
I think this is her 4th event this weekend, right?
Relay,
Mile, 1,000.
1,000. She was second.
The fourth event if I tally it up on my hands.
Kylie Marion, Narragansett. We're approaching the mile mark, Shep. You gotta say, 540, 545, 540 for Regan.
No, for Regan, she'll be much faster. She'll be 5:30 low.
She's rolling.
5:33, 34 flat.
Here's the battle for second, Shep.
Yeah, big pack.
I wouldn't believe that I'm saying this, but yes, that's Kylie Marion from Narragansett, Mina Caballo Methuen. We have Caroline Collins, and I believe that is the, I gotta see who that other athlete is in that chase pack. But Regan is running phenomenal right now.
I don't know, maybe they're just not getting on tracks too much. That's why she's taking advantage of this weekend's meet.
That's the Andover athlete. That is Molly Kiley, as well as, I believe, Clara Flew from Lexington.
Yep, she had a great cross-country season.
Tight chase pack. The real race right now, Shep, is for second. It's all about Shay Regan. She's made a move and she's not looking back, and I don't think anyone's going to answer.
No, she's well away from the rest of the field. One of the hurdle races. We'll try and get these heats to you when we get the dash going, as we have both going on simultaneously, hurdles and 2 mile, and then we'll have the 800 going on during the dashes. So we'll do our best to give you both infield and oval going on at the same time.
Okay, our people are back from Brazil. Obrigado, bom dia to everyone out in Brazil checking in on the dial. Shout out to the people in Brazil, Australia, France, Colorado, Long Island. We've had an international audience, domestic audience. But yes, we'll be able to focus on the infield. Shout out to Randolph. Shout out to Maxine Underwood. She is a Hall of Famer. I am a Randolph graduate, Randolph alum. Have a soft place for my Blue Devils. Congratulations on your first state title in football.
I got some Randolph ties.
We do got Randolph ties in the house. Carbaro moving into second place.
Yeah, this is strong. This is a tight battle here for a second. It's kind of a separate race within a race. With Regan doing her thing way out in front, over a 100-meter lead for her.
Unfortunately, that's not correct by the announcer. Shay Regan's actually in first place.
Yeah, he's probably just going off the entry form.
Now realizing that Shay Regan is out here doing her thing. That girl's second place, though, that's the real battle. Collins, Caballo, Kylie, Marion from Narragansett.
Narragansett.
It's
a toughie.
That's Pecona from Oakmont, the Oyster River girls.
Which is New Hampshire, as we found out.
My girl Kimmy Harden from GD. But Shay Regan looks fluid.
Yeah, 2 to go for Regan. She's just got 400 meters to go.
Shep, Regan, low 11s, 11:20, 11:30 today.
Yeah, I mean, in this, like we talked about, this is our fourth week race on the weekend, so I'd love to see what a fresh Shea Regan could do with some competition. I mean, she has a chance to break. She could break 11 if she gets cooking here on this last lap. 10:15.
She's going for it.
She just needs to be under 45 seconds on the final lap.
She's going for it.
She's going to be just fine. She's going to be.
Woo.
I can't believe this is her fourth performance on the weekend.
It's too early to say, but are we looking at the athlete of the week?
I don't think that's too early to say.
Wow.
She won the mile in grand fashion.
Second in the 1,000.
From the third heat, the unseeded heat.
And she's going to potentially go sub 11.
Not potentially.
She is.
She is. She was sub 10:50.
Woo! Shea Regan, real deal.
They're 10:49 higher and 10:50 low.
Shea Regan.
What a performance. What a bunch of performances.
What a bunch of. The real battle now is for second place.
Yeah.
Caballo and Kylie going after it. It looks like it's a battle for the MVC. Both teams are in the Merrimack Valley. They'll see each other again. Kylie coming. Cavallo digging deep. Cavallo trying to hold her off. No, something's not right here. Something's not right here. The Methuen girl has another lap. Why is she? Something's not right.
Okay. Well, no problem, Coach. Not a scoring meet, so. This Fu finishing in 11:35. Still some really impressive times going on behind Regan. Regan just made it look like it was pedestrian pace behind her.
Olivia Langland, sub 12 minutes, Coach.
Yeah, it's a good early season performance for her.
Is that Olivia's PR?
I'm not sure if it's her PR, but it's definitely one of her top times recently. So a good early season time for her for sure.
Shout out to Olivia, part of the state champions in cross country, the Division I state champions here in Massachusetts. Olivia was your number?
At all states, she was our number 5. Or 4. 4 or 5.
So now we're going to go into the infield. There's going to be some infield action because they need that infield action.
Yeah, it looks like we'll be on the infield by itself for a few minutes, and then the boys 800 will be next up on the oval. Which I'll be needing to jump down there for that seated heat. And we're there's just finals today in the 55. This is the unseeded 55, so we're not going to see 6.39s or 6.4s or 6.5s like we saw yesterday. But this will be the fastest heat here up first. In Heat 1, it's going to be Elijah Daniels, Commerce, Jan Dalla Rosa, Natick, Carl D. Randolph, John Morgan, Randolph, Ty Doro, Oyster River, Joshua Kaway, Methuen, Darian Williams, East Hartford, and Craig Anderson, Commerce. All these guys have sub-7 times for their credit, 6:90 being the top time from 4 of them. Seated boys, 55 on the track.
Yes. Big shout out to Barnstable's finest, Callie Deco, D-Deco. Callie, absolutely. That was a great race. And Stephanie, you know, my people from Peru are in the house, Chef.
Again?
Peru and Brazil is here. Stop on. Shout out to everyone in Peru and Brazil. Again, they are here. That really makes me happy. Been a good day, man. Good week. Shea Regan rolling.
All right, here we go. It ended up just people must have forgot to get their scratches in, so we only ended up having 3 guys. That was Natick's Jan De La Rosa with the heat win.
This is 55?
55, unseeded, seeded. So unseeded today, seeded was yesterday.
We don't have, you have the list?
Yeah, it's on Athletic Thunder.
Oh.
If that first heat's any indication, we're going to have a lot of empty lanes. Which a shout out to coaches in the future. Even if you decide not to come to a meet or you don't have a kid showing up, you need to make sure you get those scratches in so we avoid these extra heats. These could have been reseeded before the meet started. That's a 6.88 for De La Rosa. And then 5 DNSs. So coaches, get those scratches in the future. Coming up in Heat 2, Michael Roberson, East Hartford, Randy Vasello, East Hartford, Adlai Susi, Drake-It, Kejuan Lester, Columbia, James Ezeki, Winchester, Mark Marchese, Revere, Isaiah Walker, Catholic Memorial, and Jason O'Keefe of Marshfield. Looks like we'll at least have 2 empty lanes in here, so.
One, two, we are back. I got my main man, Jay Joyce, is in the chat. The Marshfield Tracktown USA senior.
We got O'Keefe in that lane 1, or sorry, lane 8. Tight finish. Only a couple empty lanes there compared to 5 empty ones in the first one. Coming up in Heat 3 is Ryan Wade, Air Shirley, Matthew Gathey, Groton Dunstable, Dan A. Arnold, Air Shirley, Vinny Ginetti, Neshoba, Leo Shippa from Old Rochester, Ethan Ortega, Catholic Memorial, Maxwell Tucker, Catholic Memorial, and Neil Chowdhury from Andover.
So if you're not familiar back home, how this works is that the Massachusetts State Track Coaches Association put on invitationals in the fall for cross country, all throughout indoor in the Reggie Lewis, and then outdoors. We, Bay State Running's powered by Marathon Sports, and we are very thankful for everyone's donations. So that link that I just posted, that GoFundMe, that's going to allow us to continue to have a free stream for our people in Peru, to Randolph, to Brazil, to Marshfield.
To the Bahamas.
To the Bahamas. My man yesterday was in the Bahamas.
Enjoying that 83-degree weather when we were single digits.
So we got CM moving. Ooh, that's Andover moving.
Neshoba's Vinny Ganetti.
Oh, my man Vinny's back.
Looks like he took that heat win.
Vinny G is back.
Coming up in Heat 4 is Matthew Stimeletos, North Smithfield. Jawai Kang, Littleton. Nate Adonis, Air Shirley. Ben Codwell, Marshfield. Jaden Stubbs, Catholic Memorial. Marshall Kilem, Catholic Memorial. Dwayne Brown, Commerce. And Reed Du Bois, Drake-It. All these guys right at 7 seconds, so we'll see if any of them can sneak under. Chowdhury won the previous heat in 6.89 from Andover.
This is Heat 3, Shep?
This is Heat 4 coming up on the track.
Oh, man, I just missed my main man, Maxwell Tucker. CM, talented defensive back at Catholic Memorial. Shout out to the Tucker family. Heat 4, though. I got my main man Ben's in here, Shep.
Yeah, we got Ben. He's trying to get as close to 7 as possible, and maybe if he has a perfect race, sneak under. Man, a lot of empty lanes. Coach is just not making scratches.
Oh, we're out. Somebody's moving.
All right, Ben got a good start. Ben's going to take the heat. Let's see how quick it is.
Oh, Ben. Once again, big shout out to our sponsors. And Shep, that's my main man, Ben, with the Heat win 7.07.
Yeah, I think that's just a tick faster than he ran a little bit faster than his PR. So we'll keep on pushing towards that sub-7 for the end of the season.
Absolutely. And we are off.
Heat 5.
That looks like that's the Chelsea athlete, Emmanuel Simon. That could be Stephanie Simon's little brother. I would love to know. Emmanuel Simon, I believe with the Heat win, and the jump specialist took his talents down to the sprints. It looks like that's Drew McStay from St. John's Prep.
Looks like Emmanuel Simon for Chelsea wins that heat.
And then now we have Heat 6 coming up. Depending on the scratches, I can't see. But the people who are in this race, we have Jackie Bernito, Andrew Capps, Narragansett. You got one of the best wide receivers in Massachusetts representing St. John's Prep, just Jesse Ofori, talented wide receiver. You have Nico Seppi from Arlington Catholic, Chamberlain Guthrie from Mansfield. I got another St. John's Prep athlete, my main man Cooper Johnson's in the house, Sam Devine from Marshfield, and Carson Brown. St. John's Prep, everyone seated very close. However, we have this seated, and we're in the middle, and that's my man Jesse rolling. Okay, Jesse. I know Jesse's going to be working on that sprint, so you can have a fantastic fall as wide receiver. But yes, that boys 4x8 is loading up. What's getting on the line pretty soon, ladies and gentlemen. And that's Jesse O'Ferry, as well as his St. John's teammates, all with a sub-7 performance. We have Heat 7 on the line. We have Neil Abraham from Hopkinton, Jaden Anderson from Natick, Michael Cleaver from Natick, Joseph Garrow, Joseph Chase. I got one of the best running backs in Massachusetts. I got to look up, see my main man James Guy is in the house. So the prep football program is working hard. Jack Wheaton from Lexington, Caden Hollins from Seekonk, and my main man Basim Mustafa from Cambridge Ridge and Latin. All these young men are seated at a 7.1-ish. I believe it's to the line, right? That's the only way we're going to make it work. So right now we're focusing on the infield. And in the infield we have and they got out. Okay, and I believe I gotta see who it is, what hip is, what hip number that was. But who was that athlete? It was a tight one. That's why we have technology, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we have technology. So, it's game time. So we have Heat 8, Leonard Burlack. We have Leonard Burlack, Michael Geffern from Lexington. We have Philip Legasic from Old Rochester, Liam Gildell from Austin Prep, Miguel Jamaro from Lexington. When we're talking about, well, right now they're focusing on the infield, but yes, the boys 4x8 is lining up. Steve Mazzone, can we hear you? Yes.
Can you hear me now? Okay. Yeah, we got the first heat of the 800. And right now in heat number 1, Lachlan Bishop, LaSalle Academy, Jeremiah Pyer of Dover, Hatim Boktam of North Quincy, David Parento of LaSalle Academy, Colin Kim of Andover, Neil Chowhurdy of Andover, Garrett Reedon of Littleton, Luke Toomey of Marshfield, Drew Pesco of Marshfield, Ben Feldman of Natick, Finn Green of Natick, and Ben Buffon of Amherst Pelham. Lachlan Bishop, the number 1 seed, 156. I saw him run a couple of weeks ago, 158 in a 4x800 leg, and it looked very good.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not familiar with that voice, that is one of the heartbeats of the track community. My main man, Steve Mazzone, Ocean State Running founder, rider for Bay State Running. Steve has Rhode Island in the pulse of his hand. That's why Steve is giving us some insight on the LaSalle boys, Steve.
Yeah, Lachlan's definitely looked really well so far this season. Like I said, a 158 in a 4x800 leg, but a very talented runner.
Oh, we off already. Boys, seated section 800. It's the first time, my main man. It's Pesco season, ladies and gentlemen. And then my other favorite athlete in the meet, Coach, the talented man taking his talents to UMass Lowell. His first name is an amazing first name. Hatem Bukhtam from North Quincy sitting right there. However, Neil Chaudhry from Andover making it tough.
And it looks like 29 seconds for Bishop leading after 200 meters. So we have, it looks like 7 guys that have run under 2 minutes. Actually 9, 2 minutes or faster. So as expected, though, they're running a sub 2 minute pace, a bunch of them. And it looks like 59 seconds on the clock, and it does look like it's even heating up. So we're going to have a fast time.
Yes, we are, Steve. Here comes the move, I believe. They're trying to pass Chaudhry, the athlete from Dover, Jeremiah Payer. What a move. Chaudhry just fell off the track, back in it, threw off his track. Oh, Coach, here we go.
Yeah, we're getting ready for a fast final lap, it looks like.
Jeremiah Payer sitting on the outside shoulder. Looks like he's ready to go. Bukhtam got to cover the move.
And 1:29 on the clock at the 600, so you know it's going to be at least 29, 28 seconds, if not even faster on this final 400.
Chaudhry pushing on the back end. Here comes Reedon, though. Tracktown USA, Shep. That's Littleton's own. One of the Reedon twins. Can he close the gap? But that is North Quincy's finest. A man with an amazing first name.
Who do we have here coming up?
That was the Reedon twin right there, Garrett Reedon.
So it looks like about 1:58, I believe, on the clock.
So we have Heat 2 on the line, Coach.
So we have Evan Cherry of Littleton, Aiden Reardon of Littleton, Ben Stratton of Wakefield, Gavin Demas of Co-Brown, Chris Jernigan of Oyster River, Timothy Rank of Littleton, Aiden Cass of Long Meadow, Cam McLeod of Littleton, Matthew McDevitt of North Andover, Rika Prakash of Burlington, Mark Magyar of Acton Bucksboro, Connor Acerno of Neshoba, and Leith Jones of Wakefield.
Yeah, I don't see Prakash from Burlington in this race. And I don't think Ben Stratton ran in the 4x8 last night.
So
but up front, that's the boy from AB. He is rolling.
And it looks like 29 seconds on the clock at 200 meters.
That may be Mark Maguire from Acton Boxborough. Mark up front. The other Reedon twin, there's 2 twins, Coach. The younger brother, the other brother was second. That's Adam right now sitting in second place.
Yeah, he has a seed of 2:02.96 coming into this race. Cherry at 2:02. And there's Reedon going in the lead at 1 minute at 400 meters. And 158.66 in that last heat. So that's the time to beat, which is very possible with what they're running right now.
Correct. Reedon looks well. Reedon looks well, and his teammate Timothy Rank is sitting in 5th place. Keep an eye out on the Littleton boys, Coach. They may have the pieces down the road for a good 4x8.
Absolutely. And about 1:32 on the clock at 600 meters, so they did slow down somewhat, so it's going to be tough to try to get that 1:58.66 time. But a time under 2 minutes will get them at least 4th place.
Oh, here comes the charge. Matt McDevitt, North Andover. He's coming.
And
Here
we're going to have a race here.
Reedon's going to hold them off for the win. Congratulations, Adam. Leaf Jones, I believe, with a PR 205.
Yeah, it looks like just over 203 for our winner. So next on the track, heat 3 of 5 heats. William Mizakowski of Wakefield, Charles Catching of Natick, Diego Lopez of Amherst Pelham, Brian Botang of Worcester Tech, Nick Alvarado of Tewksbury, William Esquinas of Tewksbury, Adam Amado of Worcester Tech, Mohammed Ukani of Revere, Steve Defasandro of Natick, Ben Scar Wiener of Natick, Alec Dimtaglu of East Longmeadow, Charles Ternazer, Christian Ternazer of Worcester Tech, and James Christie of Wakefield.
On that infield, though, those Acton Boxborough boys are rolling. So, Coach, let's keep an eye out on the athlete from Wakefield, William Mezakowski. Talented underclassman. He went well in the freshman sophomore meet. So I believe Mezakowski is going to try to improve that seeded time of 2:07. Keep an eye out on him. But he, like you said, he'll be accompanied by Charles Catching from Natick, and I believe Diego Lopez from Amherst Pelham.
Yeah,
Mez needs to get out and roll.
All under 2:08, those top 3 with seat times.
Attention please, we have the Cambridge boys.
So we've had quite the competition this weekend in the 3 days here at the Northeast.
Coach, I believe here in the New England region, because you were at an amazing race yesterday. You were at the Ocean State Invitational this weekend.
Yeah, the East Coast, yeah.
So we're just trying to make things happen in our track community here in the region. But on eyes, that's Tewksbury owns Nick Alvarado doing the work early.
And it looks like 32 seconds on the clock. And Coach H, speaking of that East Coast meet yesterday, Tarek Robinson O'Hagan, who won the New England shot put title here last year, 2 years ago, 67 feet in the shot yesterday.
Wow.
A New England record.
Wow. Like I said, the Amherst athlete, keep an eye out on him.
So 1:04 on the clock at 400 meters.
Diego Lopez looks like he's trying to make a move right down Nick Alvarado. William Mezakowski moving up. Keep an eye on the Wakefield Warrior. I believe he's going to try to get into the mix in this race. Lopez.
And at the gun, 137.
Here comes Mezakowski. Mez, Nick Alvarado battle for second. James Christie, Wakefield as well. But Diego Lopez looks good. That's the Amherst Pelham team. Lopez looks like he's rolling right now. Mez is coming though. This is not over. Mezakowski coming. Here comes Mezakowski for the win. What a race. William Mezakowski, 2:09. Sorry about that, Dave.
So another exciting race. And now we got heat 4 of 5. Charlie Klatka of East Meadow, Joseph Pat of Wakefield, Omar Elmi of Worcester Tech, Dan Utison of Westford Academy, Nathan Dubé of Westford Academy, Matt McKay of Wakefield, Oliver Polster of Wakefield, Jason Reza of Pinkerton, Brian Arthur of Natick, Sam Bankston of Wakefield, Russell Hurdle of Oakmont, Camden Law of Oakmont, and Keith Almeida of Burlington.
Let's keep an eye out on Joseph Pat, the Wakefield sophomore, talented. Let's see what Joe Pat can do. Coach, I'm going to get ready for my heat. I'll be back, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, we're about halfway through the boys 55 meters. Up next is heat 14 of 27.
Okay, we're approaching 400 meters, about 31, 32 seconds.
Check the scoreboard for results.
And that looked like Pat of Wakefield taking the lead. He comes in with a 2:14 seed time.
Still hold back. Thank you.
So approaching 600 meters, 1:42.
What heat are we on? What heat are we on, Steve?
We are on heat number 4.
Okay. Heat 4. That might be Joseph Pat of Wakefield coming in.
And it looks like just over 216.
All right, coming up in Heat 5, it's going to be Sid Harth, Bagmar, Burlington, Amani Githor, Worcester Technical, Carlos Vallejos, Worcester Technical, Josiah Vallejos, Worcester Technical, Jose Oliver, Chelsea, Jaden Brostrom, Oakmont, Mark Barkan, Boston Latin Academy, Michael Carpenter, Oakmont, Mark Poitras, Marshfield, Ethan Slayton, Oakmont, Harrison Pateros, East Longmeadow, Gabrielle Palmuak Jara, Worcester Technical, Weston Sinclair, Oakmont, Liam Taggart, Wakefield, and Shane Smith of East Longmeadow. Final heat of the boys 800, then we'll have a pretty loaded girls heat coming up, seeded heat first. Oh, we're going to bring that back. Had a little bit of an issue there at the start. Shake that off.
So it looks like Bagmar comes in with the top seeded time at 2:25 in this heat.
Yeah, a lot of guys under that 2:30 barrier, so we'll see who emerges in the early few laps. A little bit of a hiccup there in our final heat of the boys 800, but we're back up and we're going to try this thing again. Bagmar and Gathor come in with the top times of 2:25. Final heat boys 800. Then we'll move on to the girls 800. Seeded heat will be first. Max Barkan of Boston Latin Academy brings it through in about 34 low. Max Barkan. And it looks like Liam Taggart of Wakefield 1-2 here. Burlington's Siddharth Bagmar sits in third, leading the chase pack. We're now seeing the girls' seeded heat making their way out. Liam Taggart of Wakefield. Oh, actually, Liam Taggart has a 2:15 seed time. He must have missed check-in, and they must have just thrown him in at the end. So his time is much faster than all the other athletes in this heat. Must have missed check-in, and the officials were kind enough to let him run in this final heat.
The final section of the boys 800-meter run.
And that's Taggart, 2:17, 2:18. Barkan, 2:21. Gloucester athlete comes in third. Okay, girls 800. Seated heat. We're going to see Amelia Everett, the stud from Newton South. She comes in with a 2:14. Caroline Cummings of LaSalle Academy, which we've seen a lot of this weekend. She was second in the mile, 2:18. Charlotte Henning of Marshfield, 2:19. Ashlyn Witt, Wachusett. Nubia Pereira, Woburn. Lily Bourne, LaSalle Academy. Lily Bolchinski, Newton South. Salma Booktam, North Quincy. Grace Carr, Cumberland. Hope Hannafin, Burlington. Grace Doherty, Newton North. And Charlotte Koritz, Newton North. Seeded heat, girls 800. All eyes will be on Amelia Everett. She anchored the SMR team to a national qualifier the other night. She was on a super quick pace. I believe she was 64 seconds through the quarter. Looks like Caroline Cummings didn't make it to it, so it will be Everett, Henning, Witt, Pereira, all with 2:20 or better on their seed times. And we're off here, seeded girls 800. Everett goes right to the front, as we expected. Henning right on her shoulder. No Caroline Cummings. She had a busy weekend. Decided to take Sunday off. See how quick they come through the first 200 here. Everett already putting a little bit of space between her and Henning. 33 seconds. So a little bit more conservative the first 200 than she was in that 800 leg of the SMR the other night. Henning is leading the chase pack. Looks like Witt is now going to go to the lead. Henning holds her off before the turn. So it's Everett, then it's everybody else coming up on 400 meters. Amelia Everett. She's going to come through in about 2:08 flat, so she's on 2:16 pace. The rest of them are at 70 on the nose, so they're at 2:20, so they're going to look to rev it up here a little bit. Henning still leading the chase pack. All Amelia Everett coming up on 1 lap to go. She's going to hit the bell. 142 through 600. Henning in second still. Trying to make out who the third athlete is. Potentially Lily Borin of LaSalle Academy. Pereira of Woburn starting to move up. She's in fourth, but it's all Amelia Everett, as we expected.
Yeah, hit a 727.
That's up.
So
man.
so close. We got this.
All right, Everett. Henning right in 219. Amelia Everett, our clear favorite, takes an easy win after running the 800 leg the other night.
Attention athletes, boys. This is the first call for the boys 400. First call, boys 400. Between the two.
Let's see what the official times were there in a second. Coming up in Heat 2 here, we have Catherine Daly, Groton Dunstable, Carolina Roberts, Wakefield, Morgan Gallivan, Newton North, Angelina Wing, Natick, Mia Hertzschuck, Newton North, Georgia Brooks, Groton Dunstable, Tessa Brown, Oyster River, Marilyn Roach, Milton, Devin Jellison, familiar name, Wakefield, Kimmy Harding, Groton Dunstable, Molly Kremen, Tewksbury, Viv Kane, Newton North, Charlotte O'Neill, Wakefield, and Julia Rivera, Worcester Technical. Looks like that is a Newton North athlete, Morgan Gallivan, leading a strung out second heat. Looks like we are on a pretty quick pace for this group. Boys 55 continues to roll in the infield on Heat 22. A little bit difficult to try and get you both of those simultaneously, so 55 results are live, so you can see them as they're happening if you're looking for your athlete or your son or your daughter. It was Everett in 2:16.73, Henning 2:20.15, Pereira 2:21.06, Boren and Buktam both 2:21 respectively. Nothing's changed up front. A couple Wakefield athletes in Roberts and Jellison trying to chase down who I believe is Morgan Gallivan from Newton North. Potentially could have been in that last heat and may have just missed the cut, because she's going to run faster than 2:25, so she certainly could have been in that seeded heat. She would have been right in the mix. 2:23. Coming up in Heat 3 of the girls 800. We're going to have 5 heats of the 800. We will have Priyanka Sarathi, Littleton, Madison Nett, Wakefield, Maggie Leone, Wakefield, Anna Thompson, Shepherd Hill, Annie King, Wakefield, Lexi Yanakopoulos, Wakefield, Rachel Friedman, Littleton, Rachel Newman, Newton North, Jolene Russo, Burlington, Rev Falk Judson, Newton North, Paige Canale, Wachusett, Maeve Schermerhorn, Wakefield, Izya Kabanov, Worcester Technical, and Giselle Rodriguez of Chelsea in Heat 3 of the girls 800.
Boys, this is the last call for the 400. Last call. Boys 400. Towards the gym.
Heat 3, girls 800. 400 will be up next. This Sunday we're doing some heats that were normally not done. Excuse me, that was Viv Kane that won that last heat, 224.06. Sorry about that, I had trouble seeing the hip number. Gallivan was in second. Newton North with the 1-2 punch. We're in Heat 3 here. See if I can catch the hip number when they come back around. Heat 3 of 5. Then we will have the boys 400 on the track. It's a Littleton athlete, Priyanka Sarathy of Littleton. She leads. Behind her is Rachel Newman of Newton North on the bell lap. And that's Littleton's Sarathy for the heat win. Coming up in Heat 4 is Maya Paremba, Boston Latin, Megan Stevens, Shepherd Hill, Neve Flynn, Boston Latin Academy, Amber Rorich, Wakefield, Lily Sally, Wakefield, Caroline McKinnon, Manchester, Essex, Maddie Fabry, Newton North, Trinity Hansen, Worcester Technical, Faith Castellucci, Gloucester, Ava McShaffrey, Newton North, Lila Sox, Newton North, Adri Spinelli, Newton North, Katrina Cinero, Newton North, and Rosalindo Rojas of Chelsea. Heat 4 or 5.
Section 4 of 5, the girls 800 run. Section 4 of 5, on the oval now.
Heat 4 or 5 here. Girls 800, then we'll have the 400 on the track.
Attention girls. First call, girls dash. Girls dash. Report to the junior missing arms. First call, girls dash. Report to the junior.
Newton North 1, 2, 3, 4 right now, so they're going to be working together here. Looks like that was Manchester Essex Caroline McKinnon for the heat win. Final section, the girls 800 before we head into the boys 400. Molly Hathaway, Newton North. Olivia Rosano, Methuen. Isabel Rose, Worcester Technical. Brooke Vaccaro, East Longmeadow. Juliana Fernandez, Worcester Technical. Lily Bateman, Shepherd Hill. Samantha Edwards, East Longmeadow. Grace Boucher, Gloucester. Maria De Silva, Worcester Technical. Francesca Meneghetti, Shepherd Hill. Audrey O'Neill, Longmeadow. Colleen O'Neill, Longmeadow. Isabella Gennarelli, Worcester Technical. And Ellie Maurer, East Longmeadow. Final section, girls 800 meter, and then we'll be having the boys 400 come out pretty soon.
Attention athletes, girls. We are still looking for the girls dash. All girls dash runners, please report to the gym. Thank you.
We have a breakaway athlete here in the final heat. It's Newton North's Molly Hathaway. She's well out in front. Worcester Technical's Isabella Rose, it looks like, leading the chase pack. That's now Shepherd Hill's Lily Bateman that has moved into second.
Okay, next on the track we'll have Heat 1 of the 400-meter dash. Owen Phelan of North Andover, Kehoe Lucas of Wakefield, Joshua Lee of Lexington, Lucas Kehoe of Wakefield, Joshua Lee of Lexington, Colby Gross of Old Rochester, and Bradley Diaz of Wakefield.
Oh, yes, Shep. Mazzone. Mazzone, this is an interesting one. Let's keep an eye out on this kid, Lucas Kehoe from Wakefield. New to the sport, but he won the long jump yesterday. Very talented. And oh yes, Nubia Road. Big shout out to our Brazilian and Peru audience. Nubia Road yesterday. Ryan Conley, how are you today? But this boys 4x4 is going to be, 400 is going to be a good one, Coach.
Yeah, Gross and Diaz both under 50 seconds for 400. 49.51 for Gross and Diaz 49.60. So we could have a very fast race here.
Yes, Bradley was the lead leg yesterday for Wakefield's 4x8, which punched their ticket to New Balance qualifying time. So Bradley's showing his true fitness. Bradley, Lucas Quejo, Uda Tuch from Lexington, Kobe Gross. This is going to be a real good one, guys. Who can get to the break first? The Lexington athlete is rolling right now.
But we have a close race here. Looks like just under 25 seconds after 200 meters.
Here comes Bradley. Here comes Lucas. Lexington looks good. Here comes Bradley. Can Bradley get Kobe Gross with less than 100 meters to go, Coach?
It's going to be close, but I think he's going to hold him off.
Kobe Gross with the win. Uda second.
It looks like just under 50 seconds, I believe, on that.
That was pretty good. Very good. Kobe Gross ran phenomenal. Owen Phelan from North Andover ran phenomenal. Coach in Heat 2, we have Austin DiZetto from Westford Academy. Victor Delaney Sire from Cambridge Region Latin. I believe that's David Perron Chacon from Amherst Pelham. Zachary Smith from Pinkerton. Lebon Aiden from Cambridge Region Latin. And Jaden Brown from East Hartford.
Aiden come in with the top seed at 52.5.
The Cambridge Ridge athletes are rolling, Coach, but this isn't going to be a close one like the previous heat, I believe. It's going to be closer than I think what we've seen. Like you see at the break, these guys is nice and tight. The Cambridge is rolling right now.
And right around 25 seconds after 200 meters, so they are going fast.
Victor Sire is rolling right now. The Pinkerton athlete looks like he's trying to make a move on the backstretch, Coach. He's going to the arms.
Yeah.
The Cambridge looks like they're going to go 1-2 in this. The time to beat was 49 high, Coach. Yeah, 49.83.
49.83.
52s across the board. We have Heat 3. We have Elias Horn from Marshfield. Ethan Bazan from St. John's Prep. Griffin Murphy from Norwell is in the house. Quinn Flaherty, Burlington. Andrew Kaleo from Gloucester. Andrew LeBlanc from Pinkerton. Keep an eye out on Elias Horn. Marshfield product. Ran cross country this past fall. 400-meter hurdler. Good genes, and his brother was part of Shep's All-American team. So I believe Elias knows what to do.
And Coach H, this is a very difficult race to run. I don't think too many people realize it. It's one of the toughest events, I think, in track and field.
The 400 meters.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree, but I believe the Amherst Pelham athlete got out and has not looked back. Is that Amherst Pelham going to... No, that's the Gloucester athlete. 53. Pinkerton comes strong. 53-54. Heat 4 features the freshman-sophomore sensation in the 600 meters, Joao Victor Cunha. We have another Logan Alfredrini from Amherst Pelham, Anthony Michello from Burlington, Kenny Guerrero Revere, Donnie Starks from East Hartford, and my boy is Vinny G here, and he is the showbiz finest. Vinny G is ready to roll.
Starks coming in with the top seed at 54.01, but everybody pretty close in this race.
Absolutely, Steve. But Steve, that's my main man, Vinny G. Vinny Gennady from the Showbra.
He looks very strong.
Yes, he has. He took it out. Revere's coming, though. Looks like the Revere boys are trying to come get him, but Vinny G's rolling right now.
Here's the tester, the last 100 meters.
That last 100 meters, correct. Kuna's coming strong, but looks like it's going to be all Vinny G.
Yeah, too much meter to
Vinny
make.
G, 53. What a race for my main man.
Yeah, strong right from the beginning.
We're going to go Heat 5, Steve. We have Paul Conti, Eli Westford from Westboro, Harold Shaw from Norwell, Zach Thorne, North Andover, Sean Conrad, Peabody, and Andy Murata, Natick. All these young men, Steve, are seeded 56 or 55 mid. It's going to be a good one. And we are off. Natick looks like they're starting to roll quick. I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all weekend long. If you've been tuned in with us here at Bay State Running, powered by Marathon Sports, with our special sponsor, Hoka, and our even better meat sponsor, the Camella family, holding us down with the meals.
And I believe that's Murata out there in the lead, but not by much.
I believe you are correct. That's the Natick athlete, but Peabody's pushing. That's like the Peabody athlete has made a move and he's rolling away. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we just dropped the GoFundMe link. This is a free tab, meaning that please, if you can, donate. Steve's been working around the clock, Ocean State Running. He's also a writer for us. Steve's been doing phenomenal work. And I think it's just, we just want to just be able to serve you guys in a better capacity. Heat 6 on the line, Quinn Matson, Tommy Desir from Revere, Quinn Watson from Burlington, Will Fry, Marshfield, Aiden Crumley from Milton, Colin Irwin, Burlington, and John Vinning from Norwell.
And Coach H, we have to talk about the job you've been doing behind the mic. A lot of energy out there, and the fans definitely appreciate the energy that you show each and every time.
Well, Steve, like we said, Desir's up front. Steve, I guess we inspire each other. I didn't want to share too much of your personal information, but I had to let the world know, like, what we've been dealing with behind the board. I just recovered from COVID with my wife. You, unfortunately, lost your spouse, you know, and it just shows the testament of who you are. The Milton athlete breaks his seeded time of 56. So, Steve, like I said, I have no problem giving you your flowers on air because you're an amazing individual, and our running community is very grateful to have you from Rhode Island and Massachusetts.
I definitely appreciate it, and I definitely appreciated all the support I got when I lost my wife last year.
So, Steve, on the line we have Heat 7. That's Gavin O'Connor from Massachusetts, Cale Hopkins from Shepherd Hill, Brady Miller from Natick, Taylor Gavatlitz from Shepherd Hill, Fabrice Hippolyte Nitty, and William Kao. All these boys seated at 56. Steve, we also have our armed forces checking in, watching this worldwide. Big shout out to you, Sunil Cates, one of the greatest coaches we have in Massachusetts. Sunil's taking his talents to protect our country. We're looking forward to see Sunil back on the sideline, but that Milton athlete is rolling right now, trying to make this win. He has company, though.
Yeah, we definitely have a three-person race coming down the final straightaway here.
And Massachusetts making a move,
Wow,
so
look at
Shepherd
this.
Hill. Massachusetts holds the athlete off. That's Gav O'Connor. In the infield, I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen, we're going back and forth, so many heats. Infield dash 400. Right now we were focusing on the oval. There's so many heats. This is, I believe, Heat 8.
Of 12 heats.
On the line, the boys 400. And
So it's like Brody Wyatt of Wakefield, Patrick Gray of Burlington, Nick Alvarado of Tewksbury, Bryant Williams of Marshfield, James Allard of North Andover, and Cyprin Ochabo of Worcester Tech. All in that 57, low 58 second range. So at the break-in point, it looks like Worcester Tech, I believe.
That's an aggressive one. Cyprin went after it.
But we got a race here.
North Andover, great coaching staff. James Allard, there's the move.
Can he hold it? And it looks like he is.
Allard running phenomenal. Mr. Henry, 200 meters in the group chat. 200 meters boys start at 12:45, roughly an hour from now. We still have the girls 400. So right now, is this the final section of the boys? Are we in heat? What heat is this, Coach?
It looks like heat number 9.
This is heat 9. We have Frank Johnson from Natick, Luke Jerk from Milton, William Skeenis from Tewksbury, Nate Nadell, Chelsea, Eli Warsam, Chelsea, William Riley, Wakefield. All these boys shy of 58, 59 seconds. So let's see, can anyone go sub 58 today is the goal.
We have a lot of red in this heat.
That's Chelsea, Wakefield. The Chelsea athletes are going 1-2 right now. Wakefield sitting in 3rd place.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of action going on here. We just had a heat of the dash on the infield.
Okay, Eli Ali with a PR right there. I believe that's sub 58, heat 10. We have Matthew Wessel from North Andover, Early Nugamo from Worcester Tech, Neil Almeida from Burlington, Casey Dion Norton, Ethan Chasey Shepherd Hill, and Anish Parikh from Burlington. All these young men are seated between 62, Coach, 63 seconds. The number 1 seated time is Ethan Casey at 61. So the time to beat is 61. And to our younger audience, we appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm glad that you're being a student of our sport. This is where you can look at our sport, study it, watch your races, see where you made any mistakes or did you have a great race, and go back and look at a point of reference. But on that backstretch, Steve, I see the Norton athlete rolling. There's a battle for first place. Any man can win this race.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a lot of PRs in this race because 28 seconds, just under 28 at 200.
Yes, the time to beat was 61 for these boys. That Norton athlete came in at a 62 PR. Yes. Congratulations for those boys. Now we have heat 11, Matthew Follett from Marshfield, Jabbar, Worcester Tech, Mark Wood from St. Mary's Lynn, Jaden Dussault from Shepherd Hill, Evan Kin from Burlington, and Lucas Myers from Burlington. Another group of athletes seeking that sub 6 minute, but a lot of these athletes like Matthew Follett seated at 68 seconds, Jabbar is 67. Can these boys break that time? But right now, my main man, Mark Wood, seated at 67, is rolling. The Burlington athletes chasing. Matthew Follett rolling.
And he's definitely going well under his seed time.
Yeah, and I love it. I love it. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about right now. Steve, you know, you come to invitations, you work so hard, and this is where the times you want to run. And my man comes in and smashes it by 10 seconds. He was seated at 67, just dropped to 58 or 57. All these boys just ran at least
I'm guessing where he ran that time must have been in a basketball court.
And this is the final heat of the boys 4x4. Christian Taugmonte from Burlington, Alan Durchain from Burlington, Dakota Ellis, Burlington, Rami Rashid, Shepherd Hill, Nathaniel Chow, Burlington, Jaden Lamarty, Burlington. Burlington great coaching staff. My main man, Matt Carr, who is this week's meet director, one of the best coaches in our state. Matt gave these young men some experience. So I'm rooting for Christian Talgmonte, coach. He's seated at 120, which is 80 seconds. I see Christian in lane 1. Can Christian break 80 seconds? And then coming up next, coach, is the girls 400. The girls 400 seated section will be real deal business.
So we have about 31, 32 seconds after 400 meters and a huge lead here in the final heat of the 400, the boys 400.
So ladies and gentlemen back home, like we predicted all weeks, fireworks. Fireworks, fireworks, fireworks. Girls 400, by just looking at the seated time, we're not going to take anything away from my homegirl Lorna RC from Newton North. But my main man right there, another PR, the Burlington athlete. 20 seconds is the goal.
Yeah, it looks like our winning time about 105. So
can he get it?
Huge PR.
Just shy. I think he's tied for his entry. Good job. Girls 400 on the line. We have lane 2, Bridget Shaw, Norwell, Cindy Lavelle, Exeter, Lorna RC from Newton North, Kylie Bernard, look out, ladies and gentlemen. Cambridge Region Latin, Falcon. Cambridge Jet is rolling. Marie McBride, the high jump specialist, talented athlete from Lexington Senior, jumps as well as 400. You will see McBride and Kylie. That's the race right there. Them two.
28 seconds.
Yes. 57 coach for the win today. Bernard trying to pull away McBride right there. It's going to be a good one. But Kylie Bernard powering down that backstretch.
Who's that in third? She's moving up.
That could be Cindy Exeter from Exeter. Cindy Laval from Exeter, but this is all Kylie Bernard. Kylie tasting it. 56.
Great time.
58. 61. Shaw 62. Kylie Bernard. Coach, that's an interview right there.
That is.
Heat 2 on the line. We have Julie Holt, Acton Boxborough. Zoe Waldron, who supports Bay State. Shout out to Zoe. Natick in the house, lane 3. Haley Carver, Andover. Elizabeth Beebe from Burlington. And Longmeadow's own Katrina Bosvik.
And Coach H, I am going to be doing some interviews, so I'm going to leave right now. It looks like Brandon Palmer.
Oh, yes. Coach Palmer jumping in on the sticks.
What up, H?
Coach Palmer, Northampton's finest in the house. Coach, we have a battle between Burlington and Longmeadow.
Uh-oh, we got a little trip up right there.
But that's what we want, Coach. A million girls at the break together. A move's being made by Katrina. Katrina's there, but Burlington is right there, Coach. Katrina's trying to pull away.
Are we going to see a late surge here in the last 100 meters? I don't know. It looks like everybody's starting to go to the hips, go to the arms. Let's see.
The surge is coming, but it's coming from third place. Her teammate, the Natick athlete, I believe, that's Zoe Waldron, my girl Zoe. My girl Zoe. Zoe was 63 seconds. Congratulations, but big shout out to Katrina on her win. Heat 3, we have Ella Johnston from Norwell, 64 seconds. Kai Quinnis from Milton. Kiara Stewart from East Hartford. Amy Lou, Andover. And Tenley Hansen from Newton North. Keep an eye out on Amy Lou from Andover. And can the girl from East Hartford shake it up? Can she shake it up, Fletch? I mean, Palmer. It's been a long day.
Whoever you are. That guy that's sitting next to you.
I know.
Let's see. What do we got heating up right here?
We're in Heat 3 right now, and the damage is being done up front by the Newton North athlete. That's Tenley Hansen, but the East Hartford
moving
Kiera
up.
Stewart made a surge Kia Stewart seated at 64 seconds.
We might see something here out of Andover here, right? See what happens. Top seed, 63.
Look out for Kai.
Oh, yeah.
We have a battle.
We're going to go 4 wide into that final turn.
Yes, any girl can win this race.
Action on the infield, too. Everything's happening here. It's like a gun show. Pop, pop over there. Pop, pop over there.
Here we go, Coach.
East Hartford.
Here's the move. East Hartford looks strong. Seated at 64. She's going to get 65. Great win for her.
Looks like Norwell made a hold on for second there.
Congratulations.
We like Norwell athletes over here, right?
Big shout out to Norwell. Heat 4, we have Julie Collier from Acton Boxborough. We have Kaylee Sweeney from Wakefield. Yosami Batista from Peabody. Margaret Glenn Milton. Grace Bateman from Shepherd Hill. Polly Michelle from Neshoba. Keep an eye out on Polly Michelle from Neshoba. She's going to make it interesting. All these athletes, all these girls, Coach, are seated between 64 and 65 seconds. So my thought process is who gets to the break and who gets to the 300 first.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Peabody, they've been known to have some sprinters, and I don't know, man. I see that 105 flat right there, and I don't believe it right there. Lane 3. And that just might be just like a guesstimate right there. So this is going to be a real tight one here. Everybody close. Let's see, we got some infield action right now, too. All right, goes to lane 4 on the inside. Down the back. Who's that M5 out there moving? Is that Grace? Is that Shepherd Hill?
That's Grace, I believe. I think it's Grace.
Somebody got to go with her.
Polly Michelle trying to. I think that's, let's see, as it gets closer.
I don't know. Uh-oh. Whoa, what happened over there? Yeah, a little
Wow, she has to cut in. She has to cut in.
Oh,
yes.
all right. That's what happens here. So, Paulie Michelle goes by and just kind of does like, what's going on here, Coach?
Yep. And the coach says, got to fly, kid. It's time to fly.
It's pretty interesting.
But there's more coming. There's a response from the Andover athlete.
She was the one that didn't cut in earlier. So now she found the short side of the track here. It looks like down the backstretch.
But Polly trying to hold her off.
Oh, everybody got their arms going? Yeah. Polly's going to hold on to that one there. 65.
Congratulations.
Well, back on the infield here. Let's see.
Heat 5. We have Claire Hone from the show, Bree McSheffrey, Newton North, Juliana Flynn, Norwell, Indonesia, Robinson, Amherst Pelham, Erin Farmer, Neshoba, and Graham Starface from Neshoba.
413 all the way here. I've seen Indonesia run a lot this season here, and I know that she's got 300 is what she's really been known for, but doing a little overtraining here right now. She did the 300 yesterday too, so it's pretty cool that all these athletes get a chance to kind of double over the course of a day rather than a few hours.
Neshoba doing the work up front.
Okay, we got a little contact in the back here too. It looks like we're going to have 3 wide in the way back here.
Neshoba trying to make the pass. Here comes Indonesia. Indonesia trying to move. Indonesia is moving on the back stretch.
That's the real deal right here, man.
Oh, wow, Coach, look at this.
Look at, she's going to let the one go down in front, and now she's got to go up high here. She's going to go up to like lane 2 maybe to go win this.
She's trying to. No.
Come on.
Neshoba holding them off.
Oh, man. Yep, here we go. Last 30 meters.
Here we go. She's digging deep.
Ooh.
Neshoba going to go 1-2. Indonesia with a great race.
Everybody, 67s on that one. Section 6. Shania Sudith from East Hartford, lane 1. Lane 2, Leanne Fletcher, East Hartford, her teammate. Lane 3, Sonia Nicholson, Neshoba. Lane 4, Molly Forrest, Wakefield. Lane 5, Alexandra Ning from Norwell. And
yes.
Lane 6 is going to be Meredith Reed from Norwell. All right, so just taking a look at them going down through the back here. Looks like our athletes in 4, 5, and 6 are going to be taking this one here. So 6, that's going to be Meredith Reed that's out in front here, followed by her teammate, Alexandra Ning. Going into that final lap here, 32 on the clock. Wakefield moving in 3rd there. That's Molly Forrest. We've got our top 3 kind of separating from our our back three here, Neshoba, East Hartford, East Hartford. See what happens here. Looks like Norwell's sitting pretty. Wakefield, little hinge at the hip here, but Molly Forrest looks like she's going to make a late surge here down the back and then to that final turn. All right, we're going to hold on right here. 60 seconds on the clock right now. We got the final 50 here. Here comes Wakefield. Here comes Wakefield. There goes Wakefield. Nice job, Molly. Way to go. 67s across the board. Definitely looks like you had a lot of reserve left on that one there. Fantastic. Nice work. Hard effort. Well, Coach H stepped away real quick. He's going to go grab everybody lunch from our commercial sponsor, Camellas. They're located right over in West Roxbury. They're able to deliver hot, fresh food. Yeah. Let's get a little Camellas love in there. Yeah. Allie just asked, hey, since you're mentioning lunch here, let's throw a little bit in there. All right, so while we watch this last heat kind of take through here real quick, we'll take a word from our commercial sponsor, Camellas.
This is heat 7 of 8, the girls 400-meter run.
1988, Gene Camella had an idea that Boston and the suburbs needed a family-oriented food retailer, a place where the young and old, families, professionals, laborers, students, and most anyone could buy homemade Italian foods at very affordable prices. The idea was put to work when the first Camellas opened in Wellesley. The concept was to make fresh pastas, sauces, and dinners to be served at your home or at Camellas. If you're looking for a home-cooked meal without the hassle of cooking at home, then stop into one of Camellas' 13 locations. Go to CamellasRestaurants.com for more information.
One looks like this is going to be, I hope I didn't miss a section. Did I miss a section? Looks like I might have missed one here. We're going to take a quick look at the track, see if we match our jerseys. Definitely the easy way to do it here. Heat 8 is on the track right now. Abby Davis, East Long Meadows in the house. Coach Butter, we love you, man. Lane 5, Jasmine Willem. That's her teammate from East Long Meadow. Lane 4 was Darely Sanchez from Chelsea. Jasmine Moringa from Chelsea. Kyla Parker from Worcester Tech, and Isabel Cody from Neshoba. Down the back here, that's one of the East Long Meadow athletes here that's on a late surge there. It might be Abby Davis or her teammate Jasmine Willem, but they're both holding down that top 2 spots here. Haven't seen East Long Meadow out here too often, but they did come out to the Do It Clinic, and they've had a few meets there just based off of what the Western Mass schedule has been able to provide for competitions for our athletes. So this may be her first over distance event that she's run this year. All right, East Long Meadow, and then the 2 Chelsea athletes, and then we got a cluster there that just all rolls in together. Looks like that's going to round out for our girls 400. We still got a couple of sections left to go on the infield. Oh, yeah, we got a quick pull off on the infield there. Oh my gosh. That lane 3 out there. Nice hustle. You are from East Long Meadow, my girl, too. Awesome. I'll try to find you guys some names here. Those of you that are at home following along here, we do have live results today. You can find those results on live.athletic.net. Pretty sure that everything was kind of thrown around in the chat there, too, so there might be a couple of links in there. Make sure you go ahead, click on that link, follow along with all the action so you don't miss any of the times, any of the distances in the long jump and the shot put. And you don't want to miss any of the action that we're bringing you here from all these athletes that are contesting from all over New England today. New England and the Northeast, rather. So we do have Connecticut in the house. We do have New York teams in the house, too, as well. We have New Hampshire teams down here run into as well. I think we had teams as far away from Boston as Maine. And where was the other one here that was out there in New York? We had some Burnt Hills that was out here too. I think we had Shenandoah. That's what it was. That's Neshoba down the middle there. Excellent job. And the dismounts, yes. Jumping into a big old bed is what it always looks like. Folks, if you haven't taken the time to go ahead and check out our GoFundMe page, we do have a GoFundMe that is live right now that's collecting a donation basically toward the events and all the action that we are doing up here for BSR, and just make sure that we do have a free service. It's a little bit more difficult for us when we're using our own equipment, but if we're able to come up and use some funds here to secure some newer equipment there, then we could definitely bring you a little bit more of a quality product here at the end, and that's what we're looking for. Is if everybody's at home, we want to make sure that everybody at home has an opportunity to see their athlete competing. I know that Coach H gives that shout out here for grandparents that are at home, and for you've got your grandparents checking out things at home, and then you've got your mom and your dad at home. Everybody's watching you here. Ooh. They're just making some announcements here. 400. Kylie Bernard. Crushed it today from Cambridge Georgia Latin. 57-1 on an indoor track. So that's definitely something that would convert either to, I would probably say it's going to be like a mid 56. Maybe even lower. Definitely fit. Looks like we got another section of the girls. This might be our final section here. Maybe one more here. Maybe one more. We had 20 sections of the girls, 55 unseated sections here. Let's see if we recognize anybody in this one. There we go. That's going to be a lane 7 win there. Looks like that would have been our Oakmont athlete there, Daniel Amoa. That final section that we just watched there. That's a wrap, he says. Yeah, 20. So what are we moving on to next? Oh, H is back. He got the Camellas grub going too. My man. We dropped it in there, man. We got a little bit of love in the chat here too. It doesn't look like too many people really been to Camellas before, but I'll tell you what, they've been feeding us here all weekend, and it has been a huge step up, I'd say, too, right? Like, we've been eating Domino's for the past month or so over here, and definitely a big change in pace. Quality product, and we're ready to rock and roll over here. Ooh. Let me go ahead.
Oh, man. It's that 200 action. Oh, Coach.
Yes.
Just in time.
Yup.
The 200. I'm ecstatic. Coach.
Yeah, man. I could tell. You're one of these guys, man. You can't hide any emotion, huh?
That's why I don't play poker.
Hey, dude, definitely don't sit down at the table with Shep, all right?
I cannot play poker.
Right now.
I don't have a poker face.
Man, listen, I remember at the Twilight meet, we went back to the house here. We tried to play a little bit of poker, and Shep was trying to take my money. My man Owen, he was the one that was taking everybody's money.
Right now, I want you to understand, though, we have Alex versus Alex.
We got another meet record. Ooh. Ooh, that 400, that 57, hey, that 57 is serious.
From Kylie.
Of course that's a record. Of course,
Kylie Bernard is official.
You're going to run a 57 out here. You're going to get home.
Speaking of meet records, Coach, It's going down in this 200.
I know. I'm looking at the seed times now. It looks like our top seed is going to be Alex Arbogast from Tewksbury. We usually see him out there in the 55. Going with the 200. If he's got that speed and acceleration that he uses in that 55, and he's able to hold that going into that second turn, not go off into the rail because my man's going to be going so fast, he should definitely beat that seed time. 22.2 right now.
Now,
that's real.
Coach,
I don't underestimate that.
Coach,
yep.
Alex Landry, though?
Oh, yeah.
It's Alex versus Alex.
Well, here's the thing, right, is that Arbogast is in 5, Landry's in 6. These guys are going to be chasing. This is going to be huge. Arbogast has to run up to Landry. Landry has to run away from Arbogast. Lane 4 is going to be hot too. We got Jaden Phillips from Randolph in there. He's seated with a 22.3, which is pretty quick there too. Seth Bayless from Merrimack Valley, 22.37, and then Tristan Burke in what lane we got him in? 2. There we go. Nobody runs in lane 1 here for the 2s. 22.6. My man from East Hartford. These are serious times. This is going to be exciting here.
Yes, it is. But my thoughts, it's Alex versus Alex. Landry versus Arbogast. It's going down, ladies and gentlemen.
Lanes 5 and 6.
Oh, we are off. Arbogast, Jaden out.
Landry's running. Okay. Phillips is moving on the inside here too. Phillips and Bayless now both on the inside coming up. Bayless is coming up strong. Bayless is going to, oh my gosh.
Oh.
Yo, Landry's going to take this. Acton Boxborough.
Alex Landry, 20.
Woo!
Woo. Alex.
I saw that was well under 22.7.
Alex. Alex is rolling. We're going to move to Heat 2.
Here we go.
Heat 2 here. We have Deron Williams, East Hartford. Dylan Alberti, St. John's Prep. Cooper Johnson, St. John's Prep. Tristan O'Riordan, Neshoba. And Carson Brown, St. John's Prep. Looks like the Prep 4x2 trying to gear it up, get some faster times. Keep an eye out on Dylan Alberti, though, St. John's Prep.
Tristan O'Riordan, the only one without a hand on the track there, the hurdle specialist from Neshoba. He's moving up real quick there on Carson Brown.
Oh, yeah, Tristan O'Riordan.
Yep. If you get anywhere near that stagger or making up that stagger on that backstretch, you get into that turn, and that's all it is.
Yeah, Coach, this is all Tristan O'Riordan.
Yeah, nobody wants any business.
Oh, absolutely not.
From a standing start, my man, Tristan.
Yeah.
That might have been a 23.2-ish. I mean, what was he seated with? 22.8. So yeah, he's probably right in there. Tell you what, if he had anywhere near a hand on the track, even a 3-point start, he definitely would have ran 0.2 to 0.3 faster. Folks, it's one of those things, man. Just if it's uncomfortable in a down start, we get it, but you got to start making yourself comfortable being uncomfortable.
But we're not done yet, Coach. We have Ryan Cunningham, Heat 3, Burlington, Cam Massey, East Hartford, Jesse O'Ferry, one of the best wide receivers in our state.
Yeah, you look at his body. Oh my God, is that a man out there?
Tristan Wu, Acton Broxborough, Yanni De La Rosa.
Goodness, yo, he's already moving on the backstretch.
Yo, very super proud of him. Let's go, Jesse.
Okay, so now we're going 3 wide. He's on the inside, so hopefully some of that muscle here is going to help him out here. It looks like he's starting to tie up here. We're going to have to see. Acton Boxborough, Tristan Wu, and Jesse. Ooh, yeah, man.
Okay.
That's that football mentality out there.
Yo, he go gets it.
Fourth quarter.
He go gets it.
Fourth quarter, he's there.
He go gets it. Gotta see this man run that 400. Gotta see him in that wide receiver. Catches everything. But back to the track. Big shout out to Jesse O'Ferry. Now we're on Heat 4. Lucas K.O. won't be running because he ran the 400 for Wakefield. So Jaden By Lexington. Nolan Steigmeyer from Acton Boxborough. Brendan Burke definitely is running for St. John's Prep. And one of the best running backs in Massachusetts, James Guy. Hello?
We have another league record holder. Kobe Gross of
Hello.
49.83.
1 2 1 2. Okay.
That hot spot really means nothing, right?
Oh yeah.
Attention athletes, girls.
Steigermeyer.
First call, girls, 200. Report to the gym.
1, 2, 1, 2. Can you guys hear me back home? Make sure. Oh, my main man, Leo Sheepa. Leo from Old Rochester. Look out for Leo. Leo, let's go, baby. Gus Fowler from Acton Boxborough. Justice Hicks from Acton Boxborough. Dylan Weddle from Natick. And Evan Harding.
Oh yeah, we're moving on the inside here. That's OR.
That's my main man. That's my main man right there from Old Rochester. That's Leo. Okay, Leo.
By himself, huh?
Okay, Leo.
Leo's doing work out there.
Let's go, Leo.
Hey, you know, I'm a huge fan of the headbands. When you got a headband on the track, that's serious business,
That
right?
means you're serious.
Yeah, yep.
Heat 6.
It's
We
too
have
much-
Michael
too much
Perez, Peabody. It looks like 2 Acton Boxborough boys. Joshua Gion, Samuel Pan. There's only 3 individuals in this heat. You got to say, Tracktown USA, the Speed Factory, Acton Boxborough, always cranking out top-tier sprinters. You can see it in the form. They're great in their fundamentals, great in their drive phase. The Peabody athletes moving, but as you can see, Acton
On the
Boxborough
inside right there.
accelerated.
Beautiful.
Just accelerated.
Oh yeah, look at this turn here.
Yes.
There's going to be a showdown here. We got 40 meters left. AB. There we go. Yeah. I'll tell you what, when you run an outdoor event on the indoor surface, you start to see a lot of fireworks in here, huh? Like looking around and watching some of these guys that, you know, normally don't get a chance to like run down because in indoors, you know, you don't get that anything shorter than your 300 there, you know, and dropping a 200 here, this is great for working that acceleration piece that goes into your race. Huge piece here. We got heat 6 now on the track here. Lane 2 is going to be Michael Perez. Actually, wait a minute. It looks like we got a little bit of a shuffle in this one here. Brian Casey's on that one, lane 2. Lane 3 is going to be Abraham Chicoa from Methuen. Lane 4 is going to be Ryan Tracy Wakefield. Lane 5, Randy Vassallo from East Hartford. And lane 6 is going to be Ben Caldwell from Marshfield. And we got a little bit of movement here, but Marshfield's going to hold on to this one. That's Ben Caldwell. Where's Shep? Is he celebrating this one? Oh, yeah, of course he's right there, trackside. Trackside. It's kind of nice that I can control the music from up here, huh?
My DJ extraordinaire. Big shout out to Brian Casey. And at Heat 7, Heat 8, though, Mikhail Robinson, East Hartford. Zeke Menesh, East Hartford. Sam Devine, Marshfield. Jack Bernardo, Wakefield, and Jason O'Keefe, Marshfield. Oh, Jack got out. Jack got out.
Jack's on the move here, but we got some company coming on the inside here.
Jack is rolling.
Here we go. Followed by the 2 Marshfield boys.
Okay.
Hey, Shep, put those guys on a relay.
You know Shep's going to get ready for them for outdoors.
They look ready. They look ready. Oh, yeah. Moving on. Heat 9. Lane 2, Ela Batista, Peabody. Lane 3, Kyle Jasario, Littleton. Lane 4, Mark Marchies, Revere. He's out front. Lane 5 is going to be Patrick Isaiah from Ashland. And lane 6, Brendan Camper, Amherst. This one's all going to be Revere here. This is Mark. He's moving. Now we got the inside athlete here. That's Eli from Peabody. Looks like this one's going to go home with Eli. He's taking that one back to Peabody just by a narrow margin, but he is. We got plenty of guys to go here. How many heats we got? Oh, yes. This is just like the 300. Actually, 2 more heats than what we had yesterday. We got 34 sections. I believe that was section 9. We're going to go back to the top here. Let's take section 10 here. Chamberlain Guthrie Jr. from Mansfield, lane 2. Lane 3, Meshek Mabuza from Worcester Tech. Lane 4, Michael Clever, Native. Lane 5, Michael Gerfin, Lexington. And lane 6, Gardy Augustin, Randolph.
So, Coach, we just have to have a conversation because, you know, it has to be friendly in the chat. We have people watching worldwide.
Lexington takes the win on that one. Yeah.
We have grandparents watching.
We have some inappropriate activity happening in that chat there, H?
Yes, and they will be blocked immediately.
All right, I already see our culprit in there. Hey, my man, just try to keep it clean here. This is a family-friendly environment here that BSR is trying to provide here for all of those that aren't able to attend today. You know, we know you guys are worldwide. Over the past few weeks, we noticed that we have a large percentage of international folks that are tuning in. Please, let's try to keep it clean, PC, for everybody. Lane 6 is going to be Zachary from Acton Boxborough. Lane 5, Christoph from Acton Boxborough. Lane 4, Moses, Worcester Tech. Lane 3, Michael from Methuen. Lane 2, Shane, Milton. This one looks like it's going to be Methuen moving here. Methuen and Zach from Acton Boxborough. Acton Boxborough is going to hold this one out. Lane 6, 24 mid. On to section 12. Hey, when I turn it up in the reg, I get yelled at or get those dirty looks. You notice? I love everybody, but I'm gonna turn it up right now just because these boys need it in these later heats. They're gonna PR.
Yep. Turn the volume up, Brandon.
Oh, it's all the way. I'm waiting for the official to walk by and just kick everything over because it's too loud for him.
And that Lexington boy is rolling.
Yeah, that's Michael. Miguel, I'm sorry. Miguel's holding it down. Acton Boxborough on the inside. That's Kofi. We also had Logan from Amherst on that one, Jaden from Natick, and Allen from Peabody. Section 13, everybody's favorite number. Lane 2, Nick from Peabody. Lane 3, Matt from Pinkerton. Lane 4, Jonathan Wakefield. Lane 5, Mario Revere. Lane 6, Colin Peabody.
You're rocking, my man.
This is what we're supposed to be doing, right? It's all for the kids, man. I just want everybody to PR. That's all it is. It's PR weekend at the Reg. We got teams qualifying for nationals.
State meets.
I mean, Massachusetts does not disappoint this weekend. Let's just put it that way. New York does not disappoint this weekend. Connecticut does not disappoint this weekend. Hey, you want to know what the biggest piece is about today? I noticed that we started seeing some Boston City schools showing back up at the Reg after a month off. It's unbelievable.
I know.
We've got kids competing in everything right now.
I'm happy.
Big shout out to the Boston kids that are being very, 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 very strong, diligent with their workouts, staying cued into our sport. Very hard to do so when you have a little bit of a distraction like, being on pause. Yep, that's Jacob from Pinkerton right now, pulling away from this pack. Oh, Coach, we got to put him in a different seed time here. Pinkerton, they put him in at 24.5 here. Let's see what happens. He's getting rolled up on. He's going to make it? Yeah, he's going to make that through. Yeah, 23 high.
Wow.
Yeah, we got to put that guy in a race here. We had Lenoid from Acton Boxborough on lane 2 on that one. Zachary from Acton Boxborough on that one. Lucas, Acton Boxborough. And lane 6 was Yosker from Peabody on that one. We're going into section 15 now. Oh, we got North Andover on the track. You know that they were hot yesterday. Let's see what they got in the 200 here. This is Jimmy Nidge from North Andover. Ronick from Ashland. Dallas from East Hartford. Thomas from Natick. And Matthew from Pinkerton. Dallas from East Hartford. That's, see, coming from all over New England. What? Patch.
Let's go live. So this is Heat 16. We have Nate DeSalt, North Andover, Davin True, Marshfield, Tyler Fabry, Andover. That's my main man, Melvin Wiltshire, Boston Latin Academy. Jackson Trailer, Oakmont. Can Mel go sub 25 seconds? First time in the track in a month. The year of the dragon. Let's go, Mel.
Oh, he looks good. He's going to hold on. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
he is. Yes, sir.
Okay, Mel, we'll take a sub 25.
Take that home, man.
I'll take that. We'll take that.
What section are we on there?
We're at Heat 17.
All right, that's what I was thinking. We got here Alejandro, lane 2, James, lane 3, lane 4, Nolan. Lane 5 is going to be Phillip from Old Rochester. Lane 6 is going to be Ferris from Milton. Ferris out to a quick one here. Oh, we're running empty lane here. No OR out there.
Rolling.
Marsh, good. That's Mansfield. That's Nolan right there.
Nolan Clark, huh? Okay. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, we want to say thank you for supporting us here at Bay State Running. We're currently doing our fundraiser because, as you can see, it's ran by coaches, started by coaches, myself, Chuck Martin, Dennis Shepard, Coach Palmer, Steve Mazzone. We're all coaches. We do this out the kindness of our heart, but for us to have a successful stream, we're trying to upgrade our equipment. So that's what we're asking to support us in our GoFundMe quest to raise more money. Because in essence, BSR is seeking to take the show on the road when we cover our athletes at the national meet, Coach Palmer.
Oh, yes.
So we're seeking to do what we need to do. So we need to upgrade equipment. We want to thank everyone worldwide who's locked in. So I'm going to drop that GoFundMe link in the live chat. Big shout out to Alex Landry. Acton Boxborough has been very supportive, and congratulations on his win today in that 200. Coach, this is Heat 19.
Yep, that's right. We got Brandon from North Andover, lane 2. Lane 3, we got Emmanuel from Chelsea. Lane 4, we got Lucian from Milton. Lane 5, oh, goodness.
Kang.
Yeah, I don't even want to touch that first name. Lane 6, we've got Nick from Wakefield. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, we're rolling now. That's Emmanuel Simon. I wonder if that's Stephanie Simon, Chelsea great jumper sprinter. Simon, 25. High. Heat 20. Coming on the line, we have Levi Ryo from Westford Academy. Dan Kasevich from Worcester Tech. Nate Gardner from Manchester, Essex. Alex Murray from Burlington, and Chase Nixon from Milton. The Burlington boys got out. Burlington boys are rolling, but there's some talent going down that backstretch. Let's get a roll call worldwide. We had Peru earlier.
Oh my gosh.
We had Brazil earlier.
Yeah.
Where's everyone else? I know that our armed forces are locked in watching.
Yes, thank you for your service. We appreciate it.
Nate Gardner with that win right there in Manchester, Essex. Heat 21, we have Bryce Dunlap, Jonathan Gray, Tyler Finn, Marshfield, Paul Neary, Littleton, Maxwell Jerry, Marshfield. Keep an eye out. Paul Neary, Littleton, the Neary family, Tracktown, USA. Paul got out. Paul's moving. He's making the stagger up already.
These guys look good down the backstretch here.
Oh, they do.
Moving together. We're going to go 4 wide up in that turn, huh?
The Rams are not playing. Shout out to Shep. Shout out to North Andover.
Here we go. Let's see what happens here. Coming out of the turn, final stretch.
We have Neary, Paul Neary,
yeah,
Littleton.
That one.
I know the Neary family's proud. Big shout out to the Littleton Tracktown. All family members, I appreciate what they're doing over there. In Heat 22, we have Jonathan Edwards, Pinkerton, Marklin Richards from Chelsea, Jaheim Perez, let's go, Boston Latin Academy. Owen Delaney, North Andover, and Nathan Looney from Marshfield. The athlete, Jaheim Perez, Latin Academy. The city's been suspended for a month due to COVID protocol, so happy to see some of these city kids get out there and race.
They could be mad. No, I don't think that they're mad. I think that they get the flashback to the 80s when I start playing some 80s jams out there. They got to go toe-tap their toes together, right? No, I'm just playing. I'm only busting just a little bit. I got to give everybody a little bit of a hard time here because we want the kids to have fun. You know, anybody that's going to kind of like step around that or whatever, or tiptoe around that is going to be me. You know, I'm always going to explore where those lines are and then probably take a step or two further. But, you know, that's what makes it fun. It makes it memorable for the kids. It makes it super exciting here. It looks like we have a little bit of a
meeting amongst the officials. Shout out to Rick Cates.
Look like we got the yellow flag in the back pocket over here, too. Ready to throw it.
Oh, that's going to be a good one.
Yes. I want to see what that national qualifying time is for that one right now. That should be... We should definitely see some more qualifiers out of that one.
And we are off. Boys 200, Heat 22. Okay. Jaheim Perez.
Yeah, he's not playing right there.
He's not. The year of the dragon.
Oh, look at him coming out of that turn here.
You got to go, Jaheim. I seated my boy at 26 flat. That's the time to beat, Coach. Can we go sub 26 for my mini man? Let's go!
Running in lane 4. He made up that stagger in the first 50 meters.
Woo! So right now we have PRs across the board. Super proud of my boys. I will be back, Coach. I'm going to go.
Yeah, you go congratulate him.
Yeah, I got to go do that.
Yeah, you got to go dap him up, man. That's big. That's big.
Yes, sir.
I think that's why we're all in here today, right? Is that we're all looking for our athletes to make sure that they get that opportunity to compete, number one. But number two, like, go crush your PR. Yeah, I think that's the best piece. Man, I'm like clicking around on too many different tabs here. We're going to go back here. Let's see. Try to match the jerseys here. Looks like we're on section 25 here. Maybe it's not. Section we're on here, 23. I was getting ahead of myself. Yeah, that's David, North Andover, Jack from Marshfield, Adrian Milton, Paul from Peabody, and Michael from Worcester Tech. And it's going to go home with Jack from Marshfield. Coach Shep out here is lighting up the track with all these Marshfield kids out there, taking a quick little lap out there. But tell you what, they're all finishing up front here. Section 24, looks like we only have 2 athletes out here. Only 2 athletes today. Only the 2? All right, only the 2. Looks like Shepherd Hill, Daniel Gronick is the, and John Nowicki. So we got Shepherd Hill and John Nowicki from St. Mary's in this one. St. Mary's is already out to a quick one. Great, nice work. Got some good arm swing. All you got to do here is just tuck those hips up underneath the shoulders. We've seen a lot of the hip hinge here from the athletes. That would be the only thing that I would suggest is just try to keep those hips up underneath the shoulders. By doing so, you're going to be able to make sure that you can accelerate faster, but you're also going to be in a better posture so that way you can maintain form, rhythm, and efficiency as you're competing. One of those things is you let those hips go back, your feet are going to start falling down in front of you. It's going to cause a braking action. So if your foot is down out in front of you, your foot has to flatten out. That means that you're going to be touching heel, midfoot, and toe on the ground at the same time before being able to get your center of gravity over the top and then get yourself into that cocked position where you can get your toe off. Big thing is just making sure that transition happens faster, so trying to keep your ankles or create stiffness in the ankles through the hips, through the core, all the way up to the shoulders, making sure that you're stacked meaning that everything is happening underneath the body. Your ground contact's underneath the body. You're driving your big toe through the ground. Toes are lifted, not lazy. And your hips are underneath the body. Try to keep everything front side. If everything stays front side while you're out there and competing, you're going to have a lot easier time. Making sure that you're going to have a faster time. All right, we're back with a message from our sponsors, Hoka. It's always one of those times here. Make sure that it's time to compete, it's time to fly, and it's your time, athletes. That's what we're here for. We'll give you another look here at some of our commercial sponsors. This afternoon's lunch was brought to you by Cabela's, so we'll go ahead. Give you a quick look here at what it looks like to eat like our family.
In 1988, Gene Camella had an idea that Boston and the suburbs needed a family-oriented food retailer, a place where the young and old, families, professionals, laborers, students, and most anyone could buy homemade Italian foods at very affordable prices. The idea was put to work when the first Camellas opened in Wellesley. The concept was to make fresh pastas, sauces, and dinners to be served at your home or at Camellas. If you're looking for a home-cooked meal without the hassle of cooking at home, then stop into one of Camellas' 13 locations. Go to CamellasRestaurants.com for more information.
All right, and then we're back. Section 25. We got Puries from Worcester Tech out there. Lane 6, Dillon, St. Mary's. Lane 5, Lane 4, Sawyer. Lane 3, Benedict from East Hartford. Lane 2 is going to be Edward from Worcester Tech. This one's going to go home with Dylan Maroney, St. Mary's. Evelyn. Fantastic. Now we're going into section 26. We've got Brady from Milton, lane 2. Lane 3, Preston, East Long Meadow. Lane 4, Matthew, Mansfield. Lane 5, Nasir, Chelsea. Lane 6, Jake, Norton. And okay, I see what's happening here. I'm sorry, this is heat 27. Excuse me. There we go. That's our Milton athlete, Kareem. Kareem was in lane 5. Peyton was in lane 6. Nicholas was in lane 4. Lane 3 was Maurice, and lane 2 was Kyle from Marshfield. Sorry about that, folks. Now we're on heat 28. 28. Lane 2 goes to Shane Smith from East Long Meadow. We'll see if he's going to step out there. We got lane 3 going to Sebastian Diaz from Worcester Tech. Lane 4 is going to be Peter from Gloucester. Lane 5 is going to be Brett from St. Mary's. And lane 6 is going to be James, Oyster River. Oyster River coming from New Hampshire on this one. Quite the collection of athletes here. Top seed time in this one, we got 2 athletes tied up 27 seconds. Looks like St. Mary's is going to be pulling up to the front here on this one. And we got company here coming on the inside from Gloucester. This is going to be Peter Geronimo from Gloucester. Giordano, sorry, not Geronimo. That's just the only thing that was coming to mind, and that was the quickest thing that was coming to tongue. Heat 29. Worcester Tech's going to be in lane 6 and in lane 5. We've got Julian Nicholas, and we've got Vincent Rufo Cabrera. Lane 4 is going to be Tyler Callahan from Burlington. Lane 3 is going to be Jake Burton, Marshfield. And lane 2 is going to be another Burlington athlete. Maybe? Nope. Looks like, wait a minute. Oh. It's a Norton athlete that's sneaking in there. Not 100% sure. Oh, man. He got rushed on the line here. I don't think he was ready, but he's going for it. He's going for it. That's our Norton athlete out there. Let's go Norton High. We like ya. Norton High. He's moving on the inside, man. Hey, let's go. Look at, he's going to go and take this one. I don't even have this kid's name. I'm sorry. You are flying, my man. Slow down in the reg, man. There's a speed limit, and yes, well ahead of that heat there, and it looks like everybody else is going to keep it right at that 27. But for being last on the track, you know, coming in first, man, that's big, man. I know you had a real scattered first offering here to the track, but dang, man. Great, let's see what we got here. Lane 6, Holyoke, 413's in the house. Annabelle Diaz Ofrey. And we got Dylan Giles from Burlington, lane 5. Lane 4 is going to be Anthony Marginello from Marshfield. Lane 3 is going to be Griffin Coop, Littleton, and Pinkerton's Logan Gillette is going to be in lane 2. There we go. Holyoke down the backstretch here. Looks like he extended out that stagger just a little bit. Got Burlington in a close chase. And we got a little bit of movement happening on the inside there. That might be Littleton's Griffin moving up. Now we got some company here coming in toward the line here. Holyoke's going to take this one all the way back to the 4:13, well under that 28-second seed time with a 26:2. Burlington, you're going to PR as well, Dylan. There we go. All right, we got heat 30, and we also got John Denver on the track. Oh, we're just playing John Denver in here. I just want to hear everybody sing this song. Carlos James from Chelsea in lane 6. Eli Christ from Oakland, lane 5. Lane 4, Adrian Newman from Marshfield. Lane 3, Vincent Liu from East Long Meadow. Lane 2, Patrick Ryan, Shepherd Hill. That was Vincent Liu from East Long Meadow with a heat win on that one. We've got heat 32, heat 33, and heat 34 to go. I cannot wait for these mixed relays here. That's what I was doing. I was looking for the standards for that. We in Massachusetts have historically sent kids to the national meet contesting that mixed relay. So now I got to go ahead and try to find where that could be mixing out. But we've got our official going ahead and changing out his bullets there, his blanks. And all right, we're gonna go back to the track here, and then we'll keep on looking there. But it looks like here we've got Casimir Pierre from Holyoke, lane 6. Lane 5 is going to be Ronan Shaw from Shepherd Hill. Lane 4, Jaden Curry, Oakmont. Lane 5, Matthew Cormier, Oakmont. Lane 2 is going to be Jonathan Hutchison, Shepherd Hill. This is all Shepherd Hill here. This is Ronan Shaw. Looks like he's going to be followed by Casimir Pierre. I like it when we get the little guys out there competing, you know? The little middle school age guys. Big shout out to you guys. You guys got a long road ahead of you, but I'll tell you what, you guys got a lot of growing. And anything can happen once you eat your veggies and drink your milk. Listen to mom and dad at home. Let's take a look here. Heat 33. This is the 30-second club here in this one. We're going to try to keep that under right now, and it looks like Nate Wessel from North Andover. Is that North Andover out there in lane 6? I don't really think so, but it looks like Oyster River there in lane 2. Connor Edward from St. Mary's supposed to be on the track there. There he is. Okay, great. Oh, North Andover had a little switch here. That's an East Long Meadow guy right there. That's East Long Meadow with that heat win. We don't have your name. East Long Meadow, take it back to the 413 with you. We had Connor Walsh that's just coming across there. We also had Edward Power from St. Mary's, Dylan Cody from North Andover, Henry from Boston Latin, and Nate looks like he's going to be hitting the track here. Nope, that's going to be his teammate Michael Gray in lane 4. Lane 5 is going to be Abe from Burlington. Lane 6 is going to be Samuel from Burlington. And then we're going to take it down to lane 2 here for Samuel Belcher from Oakmont. This is going to be your final section of the boys' 200 meter.
Attention please, we have the results of the girls shot put unseated. So today's winner from St. Mary's of Lynn with the throw of 31 feet 8 inches, Lorenas Sorial. 31 feet 8 inches, Lorenas Sorial. Congratulations.
Here we go, Michael from North Andover. Well under 30. It looks like we're going to take home a couple of PRs here out of that last section. And now we're on to the girls' fast section. This seated section. Heat 1. Oh boy. We've got some 25s that are going to hit the track. We've got some 26s and a 27 out here. This top heat here, I'm sorry, it's going to be pretty quick. Oh, it looks like we're going to dial back in here. We got boys still uncontested in that 200 here. I'm sorry, I do not have names for these athletes here. Looks like we've got, geesh, I'm not going to be able to see any schools there. It looks like East Long Meadow is going to be in this one. Chelsea's going to be in this one. And I can't read the white singlet just yet. This one looks like it's going to be Mansfield, actually. Down the backstretch here, East Long Meadow had 3 athletes that were on the track already, and they've all pulled down W's here. Let's see what happens here.
The boys 200 meter, let's give it up for these gentlemen.
Yeah, boys. Mansfield's going to take the heat win on this one. East Long Meadow's going to follow it. Man, these boys well under that 30 mark here. We had 27s on the crew. Now we're ready for the ladies to take mark here. Lane 6, we got Melissa White from Acton Boxborough. Lane 5, Grace Hannafin from Burlington. Those are your top 2 seeds. Hannafin's got your top seed with a 25.54. Lane 4 is going to be Kira Smith from East Hartford. Lane 3 is going to be Maggie McKinney from Acton Boxborough. And lane 2 is going to be Alexis Thermidor, Acton Boxborough. This is unreal. We've got Acton Boxborough just battling it out in this one here. Let's see what happens going down that back here. This is going to be a pretty good one. I mean, here we go. That's Burlington making moves on the inside here, but that's Melissa White, Acton Boxborough. That was definitely pretty low 26s there.
Great finish for the first year, the girls 200 meter dash.
Hannafin was pulling up late there on that one. Oh. Hey, Shep.
How many heats are we looking at?
Let's see here. That was heat 1 of, only 22 for the girls. We had 34 of the guys.
Okay.
Getting kind of long out there. Heat 2, Anasia Robinson's back after that 400 in lane 6 from Amherst Pelham. We got Mia Sullivan, lane 5, Acton Boxborough. Kate from Wachusett, lane 4. Lane 3 is going to be Sarah from Acton Boxborough. And lane 2 is also going to be Sarah from Acton Boxborough. Hennessy and Willard there.
Correction, that's the first flight of the girls' long jump. Please check in.
Oh boy.
First flight, girls' long jump.
This is
Thank you.
Girls long jump's just starting? Oh boy.
Oh man. Yeah, it's going to be a long one here, huh?
For anybody that has a female long jumper, yeah.
Just don't want to be in that last section.
About 27 seconds for
my
watch you
gosh.
sit there.
And Asia just coming back with like a 20-minute rest or whatever that, probably that 34 heat to the boys 200. She's back at it. Heat 2. Heat 3 now. Brianna Methuen, lane 2. Lane 3 is going to be Jessica, Acton Boxborough. Lane 4 is going to be Savannah Peabody. Lane 5 is going to be Sneed from Natick. And lane 6 is going to be Cassidy from Groton Dunstable. Acton Boxborough is like kind of loading up here heavy in the first couple of heats. Looks like Peabody's out to a real quick one here. Savannah Vargas right now, she's just blowing that stagger to pieces right now. There goes 5, here comes lane 6 right now. 100 meters left for her. Piece together a nice time here. Clock's at 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 high. Yeah, she was seated with a 27 mid, so should work well.
We actually want all flights, the girls long jump to check in. All flights, girls long jump, please check in. Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a look here. This one's going back over to Heat 4. Got Madison Connors right now that's jumping out to a lead here for Pinkerton. Right now she's going to take home the lead here on 27 seconds there over Megan Driscoll from Mansfield and Elena Cronin from Shepherd Hill. Section 5, we got Zoe from Milton in lane 2. We've got Sahana from Acton Boxborough. Lane 3. Lane 4 is going to be Lily from Milton. Lane 5 is going to be Cece from North Andover. And lane 6 is going to be Abigail Scott from Mansfield. Your top seed in this one is going to be a 27.83. Lane 5, North Andover. Everybody's holding that true stagger here going down the back. Looks like this is going to be Cece Ginsburg here, North Andover. Start to move up a little bit. And there she goes. There goes Cece coming in through the line. 28 low. 28 low. Section 6. Sarah from Natick is going to be in lane 6. Lane 5 is going to be Brooklyn from Amherst Pelham. Lane 4 is going to be Sophia from Acton Boxborough. Lane 3 is going to be Sophie from Natick. And lane 2 is going to be Lily from Newton North. And they are off. Newton North. Lily. She's working really hard through that turn right now. Looks like this one's going to be the Lily Siegelman show for Heat 6. 28 mid.
Lily Siegelman from Newton North across the line first.
Heat 7 now on the track. We've got Ava from Peabody in lane 6. Lane 5 is going to be Sawyer from Newton North. Lane 4 is going to be Dina from Woburn. Lane 3, Raven, Worcester Tech. And lane 2, Ariana from Worcester Tech. Hi, Mom. Newton North going to take this one here. That's Sawyer. 28 mids. 28 is a good split here. That's a good time. That's pretty much everywhere or everything that we want for any of these young ladies here. On a 400 conversion here. I know nobody likes the 400 conversions, but the big thing is with a 400 conversion, you're only adding about 4 to 6 seconds of fatigue. So, that's still a pretty quality run there. I mean, that's right around that 62 range, 66 in peak condition. Sorry about that. 60, 62. So, yeah, I'd probably say that's the 62 to 66 range for a shorter sprint. Heat 8 now. We got Allie from Newton North, lane 2. Lane 3 is going to be Kira from Newton North. Lane 4, Queen. That's Queen right there. She's going to take this one. Queen from East Hartford. Geralius from Revere's in lane 5. And lane 6 is going to be Kieran from Newton North. Oh, Queen, come on. Queen's going to battle here with Allie. Queen's going to pull out. Of course you are. You are the Queen. East Hartford. Holding it down. Queen Lewis. Real cool name. I love it. You can call me King Palmer. No, I'm just joking. Just call me Coach. I like that better. Heat 9. This one's going to be East Hartford versus Wakefield and Wachusett here on this one. So lane 6, we got Gabby, East Hartford, and Amanda in lane 5 from East Hartford. Lane 4 is going to be Anaya from Wakefield. Lane 3 is going to be Anna from Wachusett, and lane 2 is going to be Brianna from East Hartford. Top seed time in this one. Actually, all of the girls in this one seeded with a 29, so I think we should start to see a little bit more of an impressive performance on this one once they hit the line here. Clock's at 22 right now. This one's going to stay in the middle here. This one's going home to Wachusett, or as Coach H would say, Wachusetts. Don't worry, O'Malley. I got you. I got you. 28 right there. Anna White. Mid-28. Looks like we're going to be down right below that 29 seed time there. Now we're moving on to section 10. Gloucester's Natalie Aleo is in lane 6. Wait a minute, guys. Why are you rushing everything? All right, I get a little frustrated at times, especially when we're starting to rush the kids around here. These kids are running fast, are running their hearts out. They're doing everything they can during the week to best prepare themselves. Just take a moment and make sure that we got everything right here. Lane 6 is going to be Natalie from Gloucester. Lane 5 is going to be Delapo from Newton North. And then we've got Juliana in lane 4 from Shepherd Hill. Lane 3 is going to be, oh my gosh, Elsbita from Shepherd Hill. And then lane 2 is going to be Vickiana from Worcester Tech. You guys really try to get me with the names on that one, huh? You tried. I'm just saying. Sorry if I got your name wrong. Lane 6 is going to be on this one. This is Natalie from Gloucester. Late surge from the Shepherd Hill girls, Juliana and Elizabeth. Looking good. Those ladies keeping it right around that 29 seed time here. Heat 11 now. Fiona, lane 6 from Shepherd Hill. Riley from Milton in lane 5. Lane 4 is going to be Jenna Church. She's coming from Gloucester. And then we've got lane 3, Gabriella from Wakefield, and lane 2, Victoria from Milton.
Final call, girls long jump. Please check in to the long jump pit. Final call, girls long jump. Please check in.
Right to the line. That's Wildcats. Milton's Riley Graham. All right, Heat 12 is now on the track here. Looks like we're going to run lane 6 empty here. We got Lucy from Milton. Her teammate did not show. Fiona from Gloucester's lane 4. Lane 3 is Aaliyah from St. Mary's. And then we've got Juliana from St. Mary's, lane 2. Top seed time here is a 29.70. Let's see where we're at here coming out of the turn. This one's going to be Milton. Lucy, she's going to hold on right over Fiona from Gloucester. Right under that 30 seconds there. Heat 13. Anna from St. Mary's, lane 6. Portengale from Amherst, lane 5. Lane 4 is off to a quick one here. That's Veronica from Holyoke. Lane 3 is going to be Naya from East Hartford. And lane 2 is going to be Nikita from Andover. And this is Veronica right now from Holyoke. Good old 413 giving you the business right here. Veronica calling right now. She's lighting this up. You might be the smallest on the track, but you got the biggest heart, and it shows, young lady. 29 seconds for you, and you get a new PR. Take that back to Holyoke with you. Congratulations. Winner of that heat right there. That was a 30-second club right there in section 13, so anybody under that 30 mark right there, congratulations. Heat 14 right now. We've got Elsie from Mansfield, lane 2. Lane 3 is going to be Catherine from Milton. Lane 4 is going to be Stella from Peabody. Lane 5 is going to be Leah from Boston Latin Academy after a month off. Let's see what happens in lane 5. And lane 6, hometown girl here from East Longmeadow Destiny. This is also a 30-plus club here, but we're going to see. We got some fireworks going off down the backstretch here. Lane 5 here, that's Boston Latin's Leah. Moving. Stella D'Ambrosio from Peabody now making a move here. We're going to go 3 wide here coming out of the turn. Let's see what happens. Going down to the line. Still 3 wide. 10 yards, 5 yards. Oh, that might have been lane 6 right there. Holding on. East Longmeadow.
Junior from Acton, Boxborough, Tristan Wu. 20 feet, 1.25 inches.
Back on the track. Heat 15 of 22. Leah from Wakefield, lane 6. Lane 5, Donna from Milton. Lane 4, Adeline, Wakefield. Lane 3, Kira, Gloucester. Lane 2 is empty, but it was going to be our Oyster River athlete there. 30.5 club. Now we're going for some big PRs here. This is PR weekend here at the Northeast Invitational here in the City of Champions. That's right, Boston, Massachusetts. That's how we do it. We call it Trackachusetts in-house here too as well. Yeah, this one's going to go all the way to the line here. Our Milton athlete right here. This is Donna Govin. Looks like she's going to keep it right around that 30-second mark. In these later heats here, we're starting to approach a little bit more time on the clock, but you know what? These are the ones where you get to see those big PRs come from. So, you know, these are your up-and-coming athletes, or trackthletes. Is that how you would say it? Maybe I should ask Coach H. See if we can get him tongue-tied. Heat 16. We got Grace, St. Mary's. We got Madison, East Longmeadow. Lornis, St. Mary's. Eliana, St. Mary's, and Chloe, St. Mary's. Oh, sorry. Layla, I'm just starting to see you, your little shout out in there. Yeah. Hi. Yeah, sorry, I'm not looking at the chat as much. I usually leave that for H, but H is on the infield right now. He got a couple of his athletes out here competing. It's been over a month for these kids from the city of Boston, so definitely important and something that yeah, he should be taking pride with right now. These athletes are kicking some butt. Lane 6, we've got Megan Clark, Wakefield. Lane 5, Maya Neal, Wakefield. Lane 3, Leah Pagliariani from Wakefield. Lane 3, we got Mia from Peabody, and lane 2, Hillary, Worcester Tech. All right, looking kind of good here. We got 3 that are working. Hey, Titus, We love that you donated to our GoFundMe. Thank you. Has anybody else donated to our GoFundMe? Share the love. Keep BSR free. Help support our family here at Bay State Running. We are now up to $3,700 out of our $10,000 goal. Titus, you were the last one to give us a donation, my man, and it was a large one. Can anybody match Titus Cow's most recent donation of $200? $200. Titus, what I need you to do right now is, if you got your Instagram open, is I need you to message us your address. I'm going to send you a swag pack. Yeah, you're hooking us up, man. I've got these awesome Hoka hats on this weekend. You might see a couple of those around right now. I'm going to send you one of those. I'm going to send you some BSR swag. I'm going to throw in a little MSTCA hoodie. All I need for you to do is go on your Bay State Running Instagram, find us, message us, give me your address, man. I got to hook you up. Anybody in that 200 club matching Titus's offer right now is going to get the same. I'll make sure I take care of you personally. That's right. There's Coach Palmer. Definitely want to make sure we take care of our athletes here. This is Heat 19. We've got East Long Meadow, Caroline, lane 2. Lane 3 is going to be Kylie from Oyster River. Lane 4 is going to be Sarah from Oyster River. Lane 5 is going to be Julia, East Long Meadow. And lane 6 is going to be Emmeline from Neshoba. That's awesome. You can feel the bass up here, huh, on the zone? There we go. That one's going home with Emmeline from Neshoba. Heat 20 is now on the track. We only got a few left here. We only got 2. It looks like that line over here is getting a little bit slim. Heat 20, we got Lauren from Chelsea out in lane 6. Brissette from Amherst in lane 5. Lane 4 is going to be Valerie from Chelsea. Lane 3 is going to be Miriam from Neshoba. Lane 2, Cassandra, Neshoba. This is our 34-second club here. Let's get some big PRs out of these young ladies here. Those of you that are watching at home, cheer on your athlete. They can hear you through the TV, I swear. Oh man, we got a showdown here. This one's gonna be Neshoba all the way here. Lane 3. Yep. Miriam, way to go. Looks like we're gonna be very close for those PR attempts here on that one. All right. 35-second club here. We've got lane 3 is going to be Amelia from Oakmont. Lane 4 is going to be Tessa from North Andover. Lane 5 is going to be Danielle from Oakmont. And lane 6 is going to be Lindsay from Oakmont. All right, excellent job, Oakmont. And this is our final section. This is our 36-second plus club. Lane 6, we've got Emily from Neshoba. Lane 5, we've got Isabel from Oakmont. Lane 4, we got Eleanor from Neshoba. And lane 3, we've got Deep from Neshoba. Once again, folks, we do have our GoFundMe link available in the chat. Yes, it looks like we do have a couple more donations that are just trickling in here. Thank you, Krista. Thank you, Anonymous. Oh my goodness, you guys are awesome. Anonymous, we appreciate your help. Sending us $50. I'm gonna go ahead. hook you guys up here. You guys are awesome. The next 5 people to donate to our GoFundMe, I will personally make sure that we take care of you. All right, we're going to take a quick word from our commercial sponsors. Hoka, it's time to fly. And we're back. You got to see some of those awesome products that Hoka is able to supply our athletes here. Putting on the whole state here. Hoka, we love you. It was just a few short weeks ago that we had the ladies, Megan and Ailish, they were hanging out up front here. They were running some contests for the holiday challenge. Thought that was awesome. It was great to have them in-house. They ran a couple of trivial questions. I think it was, oh man, I would be terrible at it right now, but your holiday movie trivia. We also had a guess how many marshmallows are in this jar. And we had a shoelacing contest. And basically what we were doing was just trying to see how fast you could tie your shoe and also how much knowledge you had, or trivial knowledge you had. You know, we had quite the turnout up there. It was fantastic. We love Hoka over here, though. I'll tell you right now, personally, I have more Hokas than any other shoe in my collection, and I now have more Hoka swag than I know what to do with. But one of the most fantastic things is that they're able to sponsor not only the MSTCA, but us here at Bay State Running, making sure that we look good, feel good, and run good. This weekend, they actually, I think that they just released this weekend. I'm not going to lie to you. Me and H sat down with Ailish and Megan earlier this week because we were actually just kind of like reviewing some of the product that Hoka had, making sure that we get a better sense of like what there is to kind of offer from Hoka as well. But, you know, we took a sneak peek at one of their newest items that's on the market. And I'll tell you what, you kids are going to be very, very happy to get your hands on a pair of these guys here. They have a brand new introductory track spike that they're bringing online, which is going to be a fantastic shoe. It's actually weighing right around 4 ounces. It's ridiculous. 4-ounce shoe. Track spike, and it's carbon plated. It's got some more foam on it. Right now I'm looking for my notes that I had on it, because I'll tell you what, right now this was like one of the most extreme shoes that I've seen in a long time. I mean, everybody right now is trying to get their hands on some of those super spikes and everything like that, thinking that that's going to make you turn and burn faster than everybody else. But I'll tell you what, right now Hoka has it down. Anybody that's got a pair of Hokas on knows that this is an impact reducing shoe. Obviously, if you put a carbon plate in there, that's going to diffuse more of that impact here. But man, I'll tell you, when you start to bring that technology into track spikes, more specifically long-distance spikes or mid-distance spikes, you're going to win the crowd. So Hoka is introducing the CeeLo X, long-distance and mid-distance. What you'll notice in this one is when you're ripping around the track at dizzying speeds, a fast spike is a prerequisite for performance. It's engineered with a propulsive carbon fiber plate and designed in accordance with the World Athletics guidelines. Yeah, that's right. That means it's a legal shoe. The CeeLo X series delivers a snappy ride in under 4.5 ounces. It's under 4.5 ounces. That's ridiculous to me. That's light as a feather. Check out the CeeLo X spikes at your local Marathon Sports today. That's right. We're going to be the only ones on the East Coast that's going to be having this in stock. So all you athletes that are at home, or all you folks that are at home listening right now, I would go ahead and kind of inspire you to take a look at that one there. If you got your Google tab open right now, go ahead and take a look at that one. It is going to be a fast one. We also have the Arahi being updated this weekend as well. It's surprisingly light for a stability shoe. The Arahi returns, grounding, in the same stabilizing J-frame as its predecessor, remarkably lighter and exceptionally comfortable. The Arahi 6 is a lively support shoe for a wide range of runners. Lightweight, stable, and unmatched. Try and a pair today at your local Marathon Sports. And since we are, working with athletes all over New England, it wouldn't be right not to include our 3 brands all in together. So that would be Runner's Alley. If you're from New Hampshire, that's right, check us out. We got 3 locations up there for you: Concord, Manchester, and Portsmouth. And then we're also down in Connecticut too. So we got the Sound Runner. That's right. Got a few locations down there for you. So check us out. Stop on in. Great folks, runners, coaches, athletes across the world, all working together here. Now we're starting off things fast in the mixed 4x4. Fantastic. This, you're able to kind of run your athletes in any order you want. So this one here, we got our top seed with Neshoba, 351. Oh, I'm sorry, Pinkerton is going to be your top seed on this one. So let's go ahead and run out the teams here for you. That's Neshoba out front, Pinkerton, followed by Burlington, North Andover, and what do we got? Natick out there? Yep, Natick. So it's 2 runners per gender, boys and girls. Oh, what's up? My sister's in the chat. What's up, KP? Haha. Yeah, that spike is a shoe, to be honest with you. It goes on your foot. Light as a sock, though. Now we're off into the ladies' hand, or turn on the track here. Leg 2. You're able to put your athletes in whatever order you want. So if you want to run 2 boys and then 2 girls, or you want to run 2 girls then 2 boys, or you want to go boy, girl, girl, boy, girl, whatever. I'm going to get myself tongue-tied trying to repeat the process here. But at the same time, whatever you think is going to be the fastest and most fit order is what's going to happen. Right now we're going to take a lap through here. That's Neshoba, North Andover. I want to say that's Burlington, followed by Natick. They got close uniforms, and then Pinkerton there too. Looks pretty good here. We'll see what happens on this next leg. Looks like we're going to go girl to girl, and we're going to bookend the relay with the guys here. All these teams here got the same strategy. I remember when we first introduced this event a few years ago here, we had quite a collaborative effort to really make it work for everybody. There was quite a few teams that entered for that race, which we had plenty of heats on the track. Neshoba's still working here. Let's see. I want to find out what those indoor qualifying times are for that mixed 4x4 here. I think we're going to see a couple of them here. Burlington's moving up on Neshoba. North Andover right in the back here. Unbelievable here. We've got a little bit of a move up here, so this is going to be down between. Is this Freddie Collins here? Yep. Freddie Collins hitting the track here for Neshoba. He's got to run from the gun. Burlington's moving. North Andover, that looks like Jack Detterman on that 7:58 relay from yesterday. We're going to see what he's got for a 400. He's down to backstretch right now. He's got beautiful front side mechanics. He's poised. He's going to go get Burlington. He's going to try to move up with Freddie. Freddie is very, very powerful kid. I'll tell you. Classic distance runner body build. Bodybuilder's heart. All muscle. All strength. Jack Detterman moves by Burlington. Now it's going down the backstretch here. He's got 30 meters to close. I don't know if he's going to have enough here. Freddie's got nothing but stamina in the tank. He's running full speed from the gun. Freddie, good speed, my man. I wish I would have got myself a split on this one, but Freddie is going to hold it down for Neshoba. Neshoba is going to roll right under that 4-minute zone. Let's see, 3:54 on that one. Goodness, that was their seed time. Nice work. Nice work. Excellent job, fellas and ladies. Section 2 of 2. Let me get H to turn on the music again for me. Yo, hit that track. I'm gonna give him a ring here. I'll let you guys listen in. Hey H, listen to the way he pick up the phone for me.
There's more opportunities. Hello?
Hey H, we're live right now. I got you on right now. You got to say anything for the people at home? We got some killer GoFundMe's going on.
Can I hear me?
Oh yeah, man. You're right in there.
Like I'm plugged in on my phone?
Yeah, man. No, you're good right now. I got my phone playing our conversation.
Come up.
Hey, could you do play the next track though on the laptop over there? Cue it up. DJ Coach H over there. This is the final section of the 4x4s. Thanks, H. You're the man. Final section here. We've got Long Meadow, Norwell, East Long Meadow, Westford Academy, and Melrose. Heating up the track here. This one looks like it's going to be Melrose and Westford Academy, followed by Long Meadow and Norwell. We're going to send them through the Hoka Hype Zone here. We got to get them a little tune here, huh? We got to get them a little bit of music here. These kids are out here working hard. They're doing their thing. You know, that's what they come here to do. That's what they come here to do. Westford Academy is going to pull off on Melrose. Our girls are up next. Here they go. Westford, Melrose, Long Meadow, Norwell.
The co-ed 4x400 meter relay. Last event on the oval.
Looks good right now. Westford Academy still holding it on. All right, Long Meadow's coming in hot right now. Moving down the backstretch, Long Meadow's going to go for it. Westford's going to hold on right now. Uh-oh, we got a little bit of a battle. Yep, close and close. Close and closer. Here we go. Now she's going to close. There we go. Long Meadow swinging out lane 2. Long Meadow over Westford. Long Meadow's going to take it again. Girl to girl. Guy to girl again. Long Meadow's taking it out. Westford in a very close second right now. Looks like she's very, very comfortable right now. What's up, H? Thanks for turning the music back on. Appreciate that.
Coach Palmer.
Yes, sir.
Are we in the last heat?
Yeah, man. Yeah, my sister made the chat, man. She gave me a shout out. My mom's been watching the stream too.
Oh, wow. Big shout out to the Palmer family.
Yeah,
and once
man.
again,
they got love for us.
We got to give a special condolences to Grandma.
Thank you, man.
Grandma has given us the blessings. She's in a better place.
Absolutely.
We love Grandma.
Thank you, H. That means a lot, man.
But, yo, I think Brandon and everyone back home in the group chat, as far as I'm concerned, we've had a successful weekend.
Absolutely, man. Hey, check it out. We're up about another $200 here. Just looking at the at our GoFundMe here. My sister, you know, she's chipping in a little bit here. We got Anonymous chipping in twice. We got Anonymous is back. You know, I think that's the same person, but they're giving us money, man. Thank you, folks at home. Natalie Howard, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know, Titus set the bar though. Titus gave us 200.
Shout out to Titus KO.
So
is it related to Jacob?
Ooh, I don't know, man. I really don't know, but I mean, maybe because of the love that we show to family, he's got a little bit of love to show us, you know.
So I mean, we have Elizabeth Johnson in the house. We're closing in on 4,000. We're $100 away.
Let's do it before the end of the broadcast, folks.
Yes,
kick us over 4,000. We got one more lap to get over to 4,000. Who got it? Help us, help you, help our athletes.
This is for the athletes here in the New England region. Help us get to 4,000.
Anybody from Westford at home right now? You guys are going to take home the dub in Heat 2 right here. Yep. Anybody from Westford, if you're at home, kick us a couple of bucks here. We'll make sure we take care of your kids. This is an amazing effort here. 4 minutes flat. Melrose 4:02. Norwell's coming in here just under 4:06, maybe a 4:05 mid. Long Meadow right under 4:10. Yes, fantastic. We got one last team that's on the track here, just doing their little victory lap, little victory tour. Love it.
And in short, I want to thank.
Long Meadow, that's my team right there. Those are my guys.
Coach Palmer, we've had an international audience. We had Peru, we had Brazil, we had Australia, we had people chiming in from Colorado, Maine, Florida, Bahamas. It's been a great week here in Massachusetts. Our student athletes have been representing, and we're ecstatic.
I love it. I love it. You know what the best part about this whole weekend was? I didn't get tired. I thought I was tired.
We want to also give a special shout out to Ocean State Running. We have our sister site, Ocean State Running. We have My Sport Results in Connecticut, New Hampshire Running Alley. It's all one family. But we here at Bay State Running represent Massachusetts. Steve Mazzone, the man with the power of the pen. So make sure you guys check out oceanstaterunning.com. But make a long story short.
Go ahead.
Hey, make a long story short. I believe Coach Palmer, we had an amazing weekend.
It was a good weekend. Hey, there we are. Ryan, my man, he made it up here.
Okay, the Northeast Invitational, Ryan Martin in the house. So yes, everyone back home, we want to say thank you once again for your opportunities to show up, donate. We really appreciate it. From the bottom of our hearts.
We're still checking it here. We were hoping for that extra 100 there before the end of close of the meet here.
We're gonna get that 100 by the time the stream closes. We're gonna get our donations.
No, most important. We're not closing right now. We're gonna stay on until we get that.
I believe so.
We have to.
But most important, Palmer, we're not done.
Never.
Next week,
started.
Our schedule. Next week, state relays. We will be in the Reggie Lewis. This past weekend coming up, state relays will start, I believe, Friday.
Ooh, is it on Friday? I'm gonna pull this up real quick. I only have number dates. 21, 22, 22. Yeah, yep. Friday night we got D3 coming in the house.
D3.
They're gonna set the tone.
Division 3 will set the tone this week in state relays. Who's on Saturday and Sunday?
Oh, D4, baby. Northampton's in the house in the morning, you know.
Okay, so Northampton is here on Saturday and Sunday, D4 and 5.
D5 in the afternoon.
And then Sunday is Division 1 and 2 state relays.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun weekend. We saw a couple of those relays this weekend too, right? We saw the sprint medley, the DMR on Friday night. What did we see on Saturday?
Saturday, we saw the 4x8.
Ooh, the North
Andover boys.
Yep.
Quick recap as we can start off. So on Friday in the Northeast, Brandon, we had Freddie Collins set the tone in the mile with 4 minutes and 14 seconds for the win.
Record. Smashed it.
Then Shay Regan arguably could have been the athlete of the week.
Of the week, yes, absolutely.
Shay Regan from Littleton.
3 days in a row. This girl does not stop.
The win's 5:05. Matter of fact, there goes Shay right there. You know what? Ryan, keep that going. I'm going to promise if I can get Shay up here.
Hey, Shay!
Hey, Shay!
Yeah.
Oh. Shay, if you don't mind, we'll do a quick little interview briefly.
I'll pass her my mic.
All right.
Hey, Shay, you know he was hyping you up big time, right? He was saying that you're the athlete of the weekend, girl. You crushing it today.
And Coach Casey.
Oh, yes.
So
all right, excellent.
So,
yeah.
So, Coach Casey, this is not by us, the Northeast, but Coach H's athlete of the weekend has to be Shay Regan. Shay, you mind putting on those headphones, Ryan? So, Shay, you've had an amazing run. The start from the fall, cross-country, great cross-country season. You came into this weekend, and I saw you run a tactful. We discussed this, a tactful mile on Friday. Came back in the 1,000, an impressive second place, right? And then today, that 2 mile, see you later. So for me, we saw a lot of great performances this weekend. You're my athlete of the weekend. I believe that Northeastern is getting a star. Bright future to you. While I have your attention, I've been talking to Coach Casey, and is there another Regan? Because I've always noticed that we've had the Rothman sisters, the Regan twins, the Cherry family, the Bradshaw. Is there more Regans coming?
Yeah, I have a sister who she started doing indoor, but she got injured. But maybe next year, towards the end of the season, she'll be here.
Well, I was curious because, you know, so far the families of Littleton, and you guys have done a phenomenal job. The reason why I wanted to bring you on, because hopefully that you and Coach inspire other kids and other teams in Massachusetts, because it's not like you guys are from a school that has 3,000 kids. It's not about the size of the school, it's the heart of the champion. And this weekend I saw the heart of the champion. So Shay, I mean, sky's the limit. Mile, 2 mile, all states, and we're going to be taking our talents postseason, Coach? Nationals?
She qualified for 4 nationals this weekend. The mile, the 2 mile, the DMR, and the 1,000. 4.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. Shay Regan, 4 national qualifiers. Yeah, I think I'm accurate. That could be the athlete of the weekend. So, yes, kids back home, if you're from a smaller school, pay attention to Littleton, please, because they're an example of hard work. They're an example, it doesn't matter the size of the school, it matters the size of the champion. Coach Casey, I love what you're doing, as always, my main man. And please, ladies and gentlemen back home, make sure you sponsor Bay State Running. We will see you guys on
next week.
Saturday? D5. Okay, Littleton will be back. So we're going to be signing off, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Casey, always a pleasure. You're my main man. Shay, let's go. And Shay, whatever it is, sub 5 is coming. Sub 3, no, you already broke 3. Did you break 3 this weekend, 303?
The 1,000, I haven't broken 3 yet.
3's coming if you want to run that. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said, Northeastern commit is on her way. Shay Regan, Coach Palmer, we agree, athlete of the weekend?
Absolutely. Especially after watching that performance you had on Friday night. I was really impressed with that.
4 national qualifiers. Mile, 2 mile, DMR, and SMR in 1,000. What question? We're going.
What she wants.
What she wants. And once again, ladies and gentlemen back home, help BSR with this fundraiser that's going to allow us to upgrade equipment. The team and I will be at Nationals giving you inside scoop on what decision the Littleton town and Shay decides to run, because we will be there. Okay. Shay, always a pleasure. Congratulations. Super proud of you.
See you next week.
Yes, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've had an amazing weekend. Coach Palmer.
Rockstar. Keep it up.
Coach Palmer.
Yo.
In the recap,
yep.
Great weekend.
Awesome weekend, actually. Stellar weekend. I think you can't say enough about hanging out at a track for, 3 days straight?
Yep. And we'll go through our donors, and then we're gonna close the feed. But like you said, Anonymous has just held us down. Big shout out to Krista Sullivan. Cornice Palmer. Shout out to Cornice. Natalie Howard.
You said that wrong. That's my sister. It's Carenza.
Carenza. I apologize, Carenza. Jennifer Crockett.
Yo, Titus hooked us up. Jennifer Crockett, Jen Regan, Mateus Kavertnik. Yes, we appreciate that. Candy Kim. Gene D'Angelo, Anonymous, you're back at it again. David Newman, Karen Henderson, Anonymous. Go ahead, H. Keep going, man.
Ted Barker, Mark LaRosa, Sharon Ross, Erin LaRosa, Mary Beth Shea, the Carleo family. Shout out to Veronica.
Oh, yes, thank you, folks.
Kristen Collins, thank you. The Collin family, I believe, from Walpole in the house. Sue and Terry McNatt, that means that's Tyler's mom and dad. Needham is in the house. We have Michelle Sanchez. Pesco Seasons in the house. Shout out to Michelle Pesco and the Marshville crew. We have Stephanie White, Laura Rubio, that means the Rubio family from Pawtucket in the house. The Rossi family, Mark White, Anna Mann, Trisha Corres, Paul Riley, Sandy Jordan, Nick Parson, Bruce Colley, Deborah Reed and the Reardon family talking about Littleton, Rob McDonald, Michael Flynn, Fred Henning, Renee DiDeco, Sabrina McConnell, Callie DiDeco, Brian Nett, you know, and I want to give a special shout out, most important, because it's a family affair here. We couldn't do it without the Martin family. Big shout out to my main man, Ryan, my homegirl, Allie, on the switchboard, and my main man, Chuck Martin. This would not be possible without Chuck. Thank you, Chuck, allowing us to do what we do. And, Coach, is there anything else that we got to say, Ryan, and we're shutting it down?
Yeah, I'll just kind of close things off here, just as a reminder here for everybody that's at home. You know, that we do have that GoFundMe link out. We will be tweeting that out over the course of the rest of the weekend here. Tomorrow with the big holiday coming up too as well. You know, hey, you know that I'm not done with track for the weekend, right? I got a whole nother MLK Day track case tomorrow.
The Roots.
Yep.
It's going down.
I'm up there. But yeah, for all you folks that are at home, you know, we want to thank you for your attendance, you know, and being a supporter here for us out at Bay State Running. You know, regionally, nationally, internationally, together, you know, we can all have proven that we continually strive to make a difference in our running community here. So all we're looking to do here is just collect a little bit of a minor donation from you guys. Whatever you guys can give, $1, $2, whatever it is, it goes a long way for us. It helps support us bring your athletes home into your living room, basically on whatever tablet or device that you're watching. You know, because at BSR here, COVID has thrown us a loop. You know, and in the past, you know, our state run families have been supported financially, but right now what we're doing is working for free. So we need a little bit of help just trying to make sure that we can update that equipment, make sure that we're ready to rock and roll, continue to bring you these live streams that are just like blasting through the roof with how many viewers we have at home. We're ready to get out of here though, so before they kick us out of here at the Reg again, right?
We got to give a shout out to Hoka. Hoka stepped up, supporting Bay State Running, empowered by Marathon Sports. We got to give a shout out to Hoka. We also got to give a shout out to the Collins family. Neshoba's in the house. Neshoba Regional. Ryan, turn that camera around. Turn that camera around. Brandon.
Oh.
Put Caroline on the chat. So.
Oh my goodness.
So we have Neshoba.
Here you go, H.
Do we have Neshoba? Ryan, we got Neshoba? We do. Caroline.
Hi.
Neshoba just doesn't stop, huh?
No.
Mixed relays. Congratulations on the mixed relay win.
Thank you.
Phenomenal race in the 2 mile. Freddie, great race today. I know the Collins family, but I want to give some shout out to you guys. Your name, young lady? Allie Jones. Allie in the house. And Gabriel, okay, Gabriel, the 300, 400 guy. Gabriel been running phenomenal. Can we expect to see you guys this following weekend, D4 or 5?
Are we D3?
For state relays. So you guys are Friday night. Oh, wow. So ladies and gentlemen back home, the Collins family is going to give us another show. The show, again, will be in the Reggie Lewis Friday Night Lights, Division III state relays. We want to say thank you guys, and kids back home. When you see Neshoba is an example, kids. How many kids are in your high school, Caroline?
I think about 1,000, right?
1,000. So once again, when you hear small school, large school, it's not about the size of the school, kids. It's the size of the heart of the team and how hard they work. So big shout out to Neshoba's coaching staff, because it doesn't matter the size of the school. It's the size and the heart of the competitors. And as you can see, Neshoba mixed relay going to Natties. Caroline, Allie Jones, Gabe Monroe, Roland. We are big fans of you guys. Congratulations. Thank you for supporting BSR, my people. Caroline, any shout-outs before we go?
Well, obviously a big shout-out to our coaches, Coach Ben Langelo and Coach Beckwith. They help us so much. This relay was especially fun. I had a chance to run with Freddie, which obviously that's not going to happen a lot.
Yeah, I know. That's what's up, the Collins duo on that mixed relay. Any other shout-outs?
I think we covered it.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, Neshoba's finest. We'll be back
in the Reggie this Friday. Division III, it's going down. State relays. Remember these jerseys. We'll see them again. Peace.